last day of shooting, we picked the most difficult set ever. Smoke, mirrors in every direction. Love it. Welcome to Twilight.
You're listening to Another Bite of Twilight, a podcast where we look back on our obsession with the Twilight Saga and continue to freak out 10 years later.
Hey guys.
Hey, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to Another Bite of Twilight.
Woo!
Woo! This is our 23rd episode. We can't believe it. We are
Getting old.
Wow.
And thank you to everybody who's joined us along the
Yes.
way.
Welcome new listeners.
Yeah.
Welcome old listeners, or welcome back.
Yeah.
I feel like for some reason I feel like it's been a while since we've last had an episode, even though it's...
And maybe because we recorded it kind of a while ago.
Yeah.
So hi Mel, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
How was your day? Tell
Fine.
Me one really positive thing about your day today.
Okay, on my lunch break I watched Breaking Dawn.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice.
To prepare for
Which
this.
one? Breaking Down Part 1?
Part 2.
Part 2.
Mm-hmm. Well, I kind of fast forwarded through some of it. I know I shouldn't do that, but
Well, you work from home.
I know. We're watching them a lot lately, so I didn't want to get sick of it, so I fast forwarded through some parts.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really good, and I went outside for a bit, and it was very nice out. How about you?
Yeah, I walked to Panera Bread with a coworker today during lunch, which was nice. Oh, it's kind of sad if that's my most positive thing.
Well, I feel like coming here to your house was really great.
This is obviously the highlight.
This is the highlight. So, today we are talking about the fashion in Twilight.
Yes,
The whole series. And if you haven't listened to it yet, we did a previous episode about the hair, which kind of goes with this.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'd recommend listening to that if you're interested.
Yeah.
But we're not going to talk about the hair, so don't expect that. Because that would add another 2 hours. That was one of our longest episodes ever, right?
Yeah.
And we thought that was going to be a really short one.
Yeah, we were like, how are we going to be able to stretch this out?
Is there enough to talk about? There was.
There was, and then some.
Mm-hmm.
So today we're going to try to cover everything.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot. This is probably unnecessary, but I just have a quote to put, just to get us in the mood, just to put some context to how important this subject is. Because you might be wondering, why talk about this? Here's why. Well, this was a recent article in Vogue, and it was about fashion in film, and I just liked this quote. They said, "Fashion and film have been inextricably linked for the past century, with designers drawing inspiration from the silver screen and auteurs going great lengths to secure the perfect costumes for their characters." So, yeah, I think that when we look at the Twilight films and we talk about the mood and the vibe and just the way it feels and everything, I think a lot of it is because of the clothing.
I agree. It really sets you in that, not only the time period, but in the place.
Yeah.
Because so many of the clothes, not to spoil it, especially Bella's, I feel like are very Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
Or just very rural northern areas.
Yeah. Do you remember, I wrote a little bit about this in my notes. Do you remember anything about the clothing in the books?
Not so much. No.
So I feel like in the books, I just wrote what I could remember. I didn't go through the books, looking for things, but I feel like Bella, as a narrator, mentioned the clothing occasionally, but not a ton. She often noted that the Cullens dressed in, designer clothing. I remember her describing Edward wearing a turtleneck and a white sweater and stuff like that. And she often acted like her clothes were kind of just something she threw on. Mm-hmm. She'd be getting ready for the day and she'd just grab a random skirt or something. And I know that a lot of people in the fandom think this is wicked funny, that she wore this full-length khaki skirt, blue top, and ponytail to meet the Cullens, and Edward thought she looked beautiful. And that outfit just sounds horrible.
Wait, I don't remember that.
Really long khaki skirt.
I don't remember that.
So ugly.
That sounds horrible. Wait, what was the shirt?
It's in Twilight. Just a blue top.
Oh, God. Well, this is bad. This might be offensive, but I don't think Stephanie Meyer probably saw much wrong with that.
Probably not. Yeah.
Good thing they did not do that for the movies. That would be a completely different story.
I know. So that's all I really remember from the books. I do remember actually noting that the Volturi were described as wearing pale clothing that were like normal, fashionable streetwear, which is not the same in the movies.
Yeah,
but
no.
that's okay. Because I like what they wear in the movies. So we're going to go movie by movie, right?
Yeah.
The fashion designer is named Wendy Chuck, by the way.
Shout out, Wendy.
And, I mean, we don't really know what the other directors thought or what their feelings were because they didn't make a director's guide like Catherine Hardwicke did. But, yeah, there's a book that Catherine Hardwicke put together. Her director's notebook, it's called. My mom actually just bought one, remember?
Yeah,
She's like, do girls have this?
Of course we have it.
Yeah, of course we own that. But Catherine was so into the clothing. Like, you can just tell from the notebook. There are just some interesting things she noted, like that Peter Facinelli wanted to wear a scarf to cover old bite marks as he plays Carlisle, because he kind of just came up with the idea that Carlisle would have bite marks, and that Catherine Hardwicke found that scarf in Venice Beach. Cool. And as we'll talk about, Bella starts out in the movie more tomboyish with bulky coats covered up, and her palette is very earth tony, and by the end of the film her color palette is more blue like the Cullens and more
feminine.
Yeah.
Something I really liked about Bella's fashion in Twilight is that she repeats a lot of the same pieces of clothing, but just wears them differently.
She wears the long beige tan coat a lot. It's a really bulky long coat. It looks really durable for bad weather, and she wears it a lot.
Catherine Hardwicke actually wrote in the director's notebook, like, maybe that was Charlie's. And it's like, maybe you're the director. You act like you would know.
It's cool, yeah, and that's very realistic because people usually do wear the same coat almost every day.
Yeah, and even Edward wears the same coat a lot.
And that's realistic, which, not to spoil, but later, I think in Eclipse or something, it seems like she has a different coat for every single day. And I'm like, this is, because I took so many notes, guys. I literally took like 17 pages of notes. I went a little crazy, but it was getting hard to keep up with because I was like, there's too many coats, there's too many outfits. I can't.
Too much.
Yeah.
No, and I really feel like in real life, people's coats become a part of their character in a way. Like,
so
you can see someone's coat from, like, if they have the same coat that they always wear, which people usually do, you can see them from far away, and, like, that's them. You know them by their coat.
Yeah. I always loved in the TV show Freaks and Geeks, the characters in that show wear the same coat the entire show. I mean, there's only one season, but
it's so
literally
realistic.
every episode. So then you kind of learn the characters by their coats.
Yeah. I wear the same coat all winter long. And Bella also has that blue jacket that she wears, too. Sometimes I feel like some of the clothing, I don't know, I've never been to the Pacific Northwest, but it's not warm enough.
Yeah.
For Bella.
I've thought that, too. I noticed that, like, this is in the first outfit she wears, but in all of them, too, that she has a flannel t-shirt over long-sleeved blue shirt, which I couldn't, for the life of me,
she wears that blue shirt a lot.
Remember what those were called. I remembered because I used to work at Urban Outfitters, that kind of shirt that's really thin, really tight against the skin. It's like a certain fabric.
Undershirt?
I couldn't remember what it was called. I was going crazy. And so I was Googling all this stuff, and it's called a henley. Does that sound familiar to you?
No.
At least at Urban, that's what we called them. And I was like, yes, henley! Because I used to fold the henleys. So they're also called thermals. They're also called that.
Oh, yes, yeah.
So in Twilight, there's so many of those.
There's so many.
It's kind of the clothing item of Twilight are henleys/thermals.
Actually, you know what I would say it is?
What?
Vests.
There are a lot of vests.
So many vests.
There's a lot in Breaking Dawn, too.
Spoiler. Yeah. All the movies have, like, all of the characters in Twilight, besides maybe Jacob, have worn a vest in at least one scene.
Okay, but Twilight, Bella is a henley.
Yeah.
Yes.
She wears a lot of plaid.
And flannel. Yeah.
Well, she only wears that one henley, which is like a blue long sleeve.
This is a henley, this is a henley, that's a henley.
Okay.
I'm pointing to pictures. All of her long sleeve shirts are like that.
They're really, like long,
they're kind of sheer-ish, like thin.
Okay, yeah.
Really soft.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And
like
they have like
Hollister
buttons.
has a ton of those.
When she meets the Cullens for the first time, she wears one too. It's green and has pockets.
Okay, yeah.
She wears so many of them. It's
She
crazy.
wears a lot of buttons.
Bella's style is really cool in Twilight. I think it's really distinct, and I noticed that it seemed like kind of a combination of her past life and new life. Like, she wears these turquoise bracelets. She has the Saints bracelet, and the turquoise reminded me, it seemed a little bit Arizona-ish to me, and a lot of browns, but also she's wearing very Northwest clothing too, so she kind of had this bohemian style to her accessories in a way.
Yeah.
And also she wears a headband pretty much the whole movie. Not when her hair's up, but apparently she had a hairpiece in, actually, to add like some extensions to make her hair fuller, so that's why she had it. But it's cute, and it made me kind of want to wear a headband like that.
I'd say probably her most iconic outfit in this one is the bowling shirt that she wears.
Yeah, on her first day of school. I love that outfit.
Yeah.
She has light blue eyeshadow on too, which I noticed, and it looks good on her brown eyes. This clunky green bowling shirt.
What's the deal with that, though? Why did they put her in a... You know, the bowling shirt was originally red, but they had to dye it.
Oh, yeah.
In order to match the tones.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, why do you think Bella would wear a bowling shirt to the first day of school?
Because she's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know, because she's still tomboyish.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And, like, probably didn't put much thought into it. It's interesting because I think that shows a lot about her character, because a lot of people, when they start out new anywhere, they always overthink their first outfit. And wearing a bowling shirt to anything, whether it's a birthday party, whether it's to the gym, you have to put zero thought into that, unless you're doing it ironically.
I feel like Bella is kind of in her head a little bit. I don't know if she knows really how... I'm just guessing. I mean, she's a fictional character, but she seems sort of in her own little world sometimes. So maybe she didn't think it was weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
But obviously, I mean, in real life, people probably think that was weird, but at Forks High School, people were into it. Everyone was very attracted to her. So I don't know. And Charlie wears a big, bulky flannel. That's basically all we're going to have to say about Charlie this whole movie, because the whole series, actually, because he basically just wears flannels, boots, jackets,
jeans.
Jeans. Very layered, outdoorsy, and kind of stays the same. So
Bella actually repeats the entire, like, the outfit she wears when she moves to Forks, and then it's like a henley in jeans and a vest, I guess, a plaid-looking vest. She rewears...
Isn't it like a short-sleeve shirt?
Yeah, it's like a button-up short-sleeve shirt. She rewears that again, like, at school another day.
I noticed that, yeah.
Which I like, because real people rewear their clothes, and I feel like, again, that kind of, like, goes into how Twilight feels like an indie movie, and, like, even how we were talking about this, they shoot actually outdoors, and you have real rain and stuff.
Yeah.
Where Twilight, the first movie, just feels... I mean, it's a fictional story and it's a fantasy, but it feels the most set in real life.
Mm-hmm. She also has a little pearl or gem ring on her index finger, and I don't think she ever takes it off. I like that. It's cool. And she has a JanSport backpack that's reddish color, I think, and she has that the whole movie, too.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Mm-hmm. And in gym class, she has just like a gray t-shirt and baggy maroon sweatpants, hair down, which I thought was funny. I know I shouldn't talk about hair, but funny because it's gym. Like, why is your hair down? But I was listening to the commentary. I know I should save this for commentary on the commentary, but Kristen said that she didn't want to wear shorts in that scene, so that's why she's wearing pants.
Oh, really?
Interesting. Yeah, and the first time we meet Jessica, she has this fabric headband thing, and I thought it looked pretty basic.
Yeah, Jessica's pretty basic.
She doesn't really have, like, a very distinct style. It's just kind of things people used to wear in 2008.
Yeah, and we have a lot of young listeners who were, like, 0 in 2008.
Yeah.
No, probably not that young, but...
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe. Possibly. Jessica, in 2008... we wore a lot of layers.
Baby doll shirts.
Shirts. I forgot what it was called. It was like baby girl shirts.
Baby doll. Well, like the boobs are really highlighted.
Yeah, the boobs are highlighted, and then it almost looks like a maternity top below.
Yeah. I don't think it's that flattering, but we used to think it was.
I don't know. I never really liked them. Or like jackets with fur on the hood.
Yes.
Was a common one.
And the waist kind of has like elastic on the jacket.
Yeah. Or I don't have a picture here, but Angela, at one point, she wears, like, a really tight, long t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, it's
like,
really long and over her pants.
Yeah, we had, like, really
low-cut jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Angela's first scene, she has a turtleneck under a fleece zip-up, and her glasses are kind of, like, light pink color. I think her glasses are cool, but that was a pretty nerdy outfit. I don't know, you can tell she's a little bit uptight. I mean, she's nice, but that outfit made her look a little dorky.
Yeah.
When we first see the Cullens, oh my god, in the cafeteria scene, they're all in white, except for Edward.
Yes.
Emmett has a cool white sweater on with an elaborate collar with buttons and white pants. Rosalie has a blue button-up coat, cleavage showing, white scarf, a large pendant necklace, booty jeans, and heels. Alice, oh my gosh, I was thinking about this. Alice has a choker on. It's kind of like a ribbon, almost Marie Antoinette cross choker type of thing. I was thinking, oh my gosh, she was ahead of her time. Because people did not wear chokers back then.
No, they didn't wear chokers. They used to wear chokers in, like, the early 2000s.
Yeah, but then they stopped.
Doesn't the choker have the Cullen crest on it?
Yeah. And she has a vest. White, lacy top.
Vests were really in back then.
Yes, and dangly earrings, which I feel like, I don't know if Alice wears dangly earrings that much later in the series, but I liked them on her. And Jasper has a white coat. So yeah, they're all wearing some form of white, except for Edward, which, do we think that's because he's kind of depressed?
Definitely. I mean,
and he's alone.
That was clearly deliberate to set him apart from his family.
I was surprised that his outfit was actually pretty plain. I feel like I remembered him being really dressed up in every scene, but actually he's just wearing a tight-fitted, long-sleeved dark shirt, dark jeans, and he has his leather bracelet thing. But he looks really hot. I mean, it's really tight-fitting to him, and...
That's like a Ryder outfit.
Are you saying that I'm saying Ryder's hot?
No, I'm saying it's a boring outfit.
Yeah, but it looks good on him.
Yeah.
It looks good. Mike has a red flannel. I don't know why I'm telling you guys that, but yeah. And this is random. I thought this was interesting. The science teacher had, like, a pin on his shirt.
Mr. Molina?
Yeah. It was either a button or a sticker. There's, like, a little circle. And he wears it in the next scene, too. Like, Another Day at School. And I was like, what is that? Later, when Emmett's standing on top of the Jeep, he has a vest.
Yeah. So many vests.
Speaking of vests, and Bella's in her tan coat again. I was going to talk about the nomads. I think they dress really cool. And I love how in this movie, everybody's clothes really show their personality. Like, we see Laurent has this kind of Edwardian collar. It's, like, lace, really fancy. And you can kind of tell that he probably used to be, I don't know, some kind of aristocrat or something back in the day. Victoria has this furry jacket, and she just seems really bohemian. And she has, what is that, like a dangly belt or something? And she has sleeveless,
really seems very animalistic.
Yeah, she has fingerless gloves, and James has a coat, but he, I think later has it unbuttoned and he has no shirt underneath. Here in this picture we're looking at, Laurent doesn't have a shirt underneath, but I think later is when he has the other shirt. They don't dress like other people in the movie. They're dressed really messily. Randomly? I don't know. You can tell that they just kind of picked up these clothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Random. I think we're supposed to think because Victoria takes the shirt from Waylon, the Irish t-shirt, that they take their clothing from the people they kill.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's sad.
It's sad, but cool. Yeah. When Edward comes back to school, I also was surprised by this. He's wearing just a short sleeve white t-shirt. It's kind of plain.
Yeah.
I think he has combat boots on, which is cool. But his arms are pretty muscular, actually. So I was like, oh, he looks good. Even though it's a plain shirt, it's pretty boring, but he looks good. Later, he has his hot gray pointed jacket, his peacoat.
It's really his jackets that are the most fashionable in the movie.
Yeah, his jackets make him who he is.
Yeah.
And in the director's notebook, she said that they chose to have him wear a peacoat because it was kind of like classic vampire, but rather than do it black, they had it be light gray. So
yeah, and that peacoat, oh my,
it's so attractive.
That honestly, like, defined his character.
Yes, and I think that is in character with the books. Like, Edward, I think, is supposed to dress a little posh to other men probably annoying. I think that was in character for Edward to dress like that.
Yeah, and no guys in real life, like in high school at the time, would wear something like that.
I wished.
But I feel like that coat then changed. I mean, not that like guys I went to high school with went out and bought pea coats, but like you would see actually guys, maybe guys a little bit older, but starting to wear that jacket. And I actually went out and bought a pea coat myself.
Me too. I got a couple, actually.
Yeah, me too. I was going to say that too. I got a plaid one and I got a navy blue one.
I had a white one. I still have some. I have a yellow one.
I don't know where my navy blue one went.
I had a navy blue one too, but it was really annoying. It collected a lot of lint and I got rid of it.
Yeah. They're not that warm, actually.
Yeah, it depends. They're not that warm. You need to have layers underneath.
Yeah.
The first time we see Carlisle, when Bella goes to the doctor's, I thought I'd never noticed his outfit's actually kind of ridiculous, but I like it. He has this robin's egg blue collared shirt with a pastel tie. It's pretty bright and and his white coat.
I was thinking it's weird that he's a doctor and he's not in scrubs.
Yeah, I know.
He's very weird. Dressed up.
His wedding band's very thick, too. I noticed that.
Oh.
And he has pens in his pocket.
He's loyal.
He's loyal. He's smart. Wow. When Bella's in bed, she has a cami on. Very 2008.
Very 2008.
I owned a million camis.
Me too. Because, can I give an anecdote?
Yeah, of course.
So, in middle school, I wore a bra on the first day of 6th grade, but then it was uncomfortable, so I didn't want to. I was like, I can't do this, not yet, I'm not ready. So then the second day, like, I just decided I'm just going to do camis. So I would wear, like, a cami, and then I'd wear, like, another one over that and another one, but then sometimes I would go to bed and I would leave the camis on, so then I'd put another one on the next day, and there'd be days when I would literally be wearing, like, 4 or 5 camis.
People did that, and everybody would have a hole in the corner from when you would pull it down all the time.
Yeah!
Everyone had that. I had it. You would be pulling your cami down all day, and all these little holes show up.
Yeah, because you had to have the camis, you had to have, like, one that was really long, and then, like, one over that, so it would be, like, you
could... lace one over another one.
Yeah, so, like, you could see at the bottom 5 different colors. And then you would tie your t-shirt that you were wearing so that...
Because also back then, people started wearing leggings, but you had to have your shirt over your butt.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't acceptable to have a short shirt on with leggings. So you'd pull it down really far.
Yeah, really
Everyone
far.
wanted their shirts to be
out.
past their butt, basically. Interesting trend. It's kind of cute. It's interesting. I think if we give it 10 more years, we'll look back more fondly. I think it still looks a little weird to us, but I think it will age, and then we'll see it in more of a vintage way. Yeah. It takes time. I think later we see the Cullens are all in dark blue. That kind of becomes their thing for a long time. They wear, like, indigo clothing. And... oh my gosh, I had never noticed this before. In the greenhouse, the scene when, Edward says you can Google it. Jasper and Alice are both wearing sweaters over their collared shirts, and they match a lot. They look really bookish, and I thought it was so cute. I was, like, freaking out. I thought they looked so adorable. You only see it for, like, 1 second, though, because they're walking ahead of the... They're walking ahead of Bella and Edward, and you only see it for a little bit, but that became one of my favorite outfits of the movie because I thought they just looked so cute.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, it's like a blue sweater that Jasper has on.
During the It's La Push Baby scene, Bella has this brown top with white embroidery on it, and she has clips in her hair, and I feel like that's the first time we see her looking really feminine.
Yeah.
And by this point, she definitely already has a crush on him. She's already dreamt of Edward Cullen, and she tries to invite him to the push. So I think that's when it starts. Like, her clothes kind of change.
Yeah.
Although I feel like in the next movies it kind of goes back to...
yeah, or even later in the movie, I feel like it goes back to...
being more
I feel like
tomboyish.
It's a loose transition.
It is a loose transition, yeah. Because then at the beach, she's wearing pants, this, like, red rain jacket, this gray beanie... hunter rain boots, if anyone's curious.
There I felt like her outfit, I don't know if it was deliberate.
Mm-hmm.
It's very similar to Jacob's outfit in that scene.
Yeah,
like
it is.
his jacket looks like basically the same, but it's a greenish color.
They do look the same.
And I think that those colors go well together.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know how much those outfits were influenced by the fact that it was actually raining outside.
Yeah, probably. It was because I think they were supposed to do the scene on the beach, and it was just way too cold.
Yeah.
They probably changed the outfits, but it looked realistic. It was cool. When she's Googling stuff, she wears a Henley again.
Oh,
a striped blue and brown shirt. Jacob, by the way, hasn't had many interesting outfits. He kind of just wears sweatshirts and jeans. I think he wears like a graphic tee
I
at
feel
one
like
point.
Jacob never has an interesting outfit.
There's one. Later he does.
There's one.
There's a couple. Most of the time, he doesn't have much fashion, though. And
yeah.
There's some that are actually god-awful. I'll get to that when we get to it. Okay, this is a really great Edward outfit when he has sunglasses.
Oh.
And he has a dark jacket
Amazing.
with a gray sweater under.
Classic.
And a black tee under that. Many layers. And he looks so attractive. And then the next scene, he's dripping wet. That's nothing to do with fashion, but he looks really good.
Yeah, that one was always interesting to me because it's like in a montage of him talking about being a vampire, and we go from one when he's like dry and he looks awesome, and then the next one he's just like sitting in the rain.
I think he looks good though.
Yeah, he does look good.
Yeah, and when he's jumping on the truck, he has a navy puffy coat.
Oh, I love that one.
A pale tee. I said it's hot somehow.
He rocks
if
it.
anyone else wore that coat, I'd be like, whatever. But he looks so good.
He has like a t-shirt and then like a button up underneath that. I mean, over that, and then a jacket. It's interesting that he would layer so much when he doesn't really get cold.
I know. He probably just wants to
it's just
blend
the look
in.
of it,
I also think he likes clothes.
Oh, true.
I think he likes clothing.
I think he likes clothes. I don't think he likes clothes like as much as Alice does.
Yeah. I feel like Edward would care about clothing more, but as we get into the later movies, you'll see that he doesn't seem to care about clothes that much. I don't know. I feel like
it drops off.
In the books, it seems like he does care. Like, he wears these really fancy sweaters and stuff, but whatever. Oh, by the way, Billy Black, he always wears a black felt cowboy hat type of thing. That's kind of his signature. He almost always wears it.
I feel like Emmett's style is just so classic 2000s. Like, classic hunk in the 2000s. He kind of looks like he should be in the Backstreet Boys.
Classic hunk.
Like, I didn't mention it, but just that fully white outfit that he
wears. I know,
wears
white on white. Who does that?
It's, like, kind of a striking outfit.
He wears a baseball hat sideways. You want to talk about when she first goes to Cullen's?
Yes.
What they're wearing?
Yes.
Esme, we only see her twice, right?
Yeah, I was surprised that she's only in 2 scenes.
Yeah.
She only has 2 outfits in this movie.
She has a pretty nice outfit, though. She has this embellished purple top.
This is probably one of my favorite outfits of her from the movie.
Yeah, and I think that kind of becomes... I feel like in later movies, they reflect that outfit again, if I'm correct. I feel like they put her in that color again later.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
It's nice. She looks fancy. I feel like that's how Esme should look.
Yeah.
Carlisle has a black sweater with a tall collar. Emmett in white sweater again. Rosalie has like a brown leather jacket and a pretty low-cut top.
Yeah,
she shows her boobs a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, and then this is the classic Alice outfit that I really like. It's kind of weird, but I think it really shows her character. She has like the silver belly flats, leggings, black leggings, a baby doll dress with a long black kind of like lace cardigan thing over it, and her choker. It's quirky.
Yeah, it's quirky. And we kind of get, like, because we see her walking in on the trees, like the camera pans up on her outfit, so there's more of a focus. I feel like we're supposed to be really interested in Alice's clothing throughout the series.
I know. But it doesn't stay that interesting.
No.
Oh, I like Mike Newton's varsity Letterman jacket.
Yeah, I like it too.
At the restaurant.
What
cool.
sport does he play?
I don't know. I don't even know, but it's cool.
I don't know if they even have a football team.
I don't know. But there's an F on it for forks, I think. And that, again, makes it feel really real.
I bet lacrosse.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
He seems almost like a soccer person to me.
Yeah, he does seem like a soccer person. He definitely...
Yeah, or lacrosse, I could see that.
Yeah, he definitely, like, would watch the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's like a specific type of guy, is like guys who
Play soccer.
watch soccer.
It's true. At least in America, it's a very specific type.
Yeah. I mean, the rest of the world, they all
Yeah.
play football.
Mm-hmm.
And Jasper in that scene, what's he wearing? Just like I feel like Jasper in that scene when Bella meets the Cullens, we've already moved past this, but
That's okay.
he's wearing like a button-up shirt, and it's buttoned up really high.
To the top.
To the top, which I feel like goes with the fact that he's so reserved, tense.
Yes, he's very tense.
And just kind of like holding his breath the whole time. So the collar is like literally just like covering his whole neck.
And it's very dark color, indigo. So you can see that he's in turmoil.
He's going through it.
It's just interesting in the bedroom scene that she's wearing underwear. It's pretty risque.
Oh, that bedroom scene. Oh, yeah. That's like the only one with naked.
I know.
Yeah, I know. That was. I remember
crazy.
seeing the trailer for that when I was in middle school. My mom was like, "Are you sure you're old enough to see this movie?" Because you can see the underwear.
I'm surprised Stephanie Meyer allowed that.
Yeah. No, that is pretty risque.
And do you remember Catherine Hardwicke said that the director said that was her T-shirt, and she said, "I still haven't washed it since then."
Oh my god.
She's so weird.
She's a freak.
She's a freak. She was really into Robin Kristen.
If you owned the T-shirt, would you wash it?
I guess not.
No. Does Catherine wear it?
I don't know.
When did she say it? When did
She said it in the guide, the director's notebook.
Oh,
yeah,
that's weird.
She said still haven't washed it. eBay anybody?
Yeah, maybe. No, just kidding. I wouldn't. I don't know. I'm not crazy about stuff like that. Like if you wash it,
it's weird.
It's not like having a dirty shirt. I'm gonna like feel Kristen Stewart's essence.
I know
from
it's not really
doesn't
necessary.
make a difference. What's next? The baseball scene?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh, iconic looks in this one.
Maybe one of Edward's best. Maybe he
I
looks
think
so
so.
cute. He has this pinstripe, vintage-looking baseball shirt. Oh,
Well, so all their baseball looks are kind of resonant of different eras. 'Cause you
Yeah.
can tell that they've just like picked up these outfits in time, but meanwhile they all kind of match a certain color scheme.
yeah.
None of them have like Red Sox clothes on.
They're all wearing like white, dark blue. That's their color scheme.
Yeah, I will
Gray.
say Edward's outfit kind of looks like a Yankees outfit.
It does. But he's not a Yankees
He's
fan.
not. No.
Love the socks.
Love the socks.
I like Jasper's.
Carlisle's kind of looks like Edward's. It's like
Yeah.
the striped. He's like,
Why is it that... Do you agree that it feels like Carlisle and Edward are the father-son, and he's not really Jasper and Emmett's dad?
I agree. Well, probably because he's had Edward for
True.
longer, and like they've had more experiences. Like I bet they got those. I feel like Carlisle probably picked up those outfits one time for Edward as like a birthday gift.
And they match.
Yeah.
This is actually not the only time Carlisle and Edward kind of match.
I agree.
They do it later in the movies.
Well, should I skip ahead? Can I just say one thing? When Carlisle's stitching up Bella in the moon, he wears this, I mean, it's kind of a common looking shirt, but it's like this like blue button up and it's fancy. He wore it to the birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like Edward wears that same shirt on the honeymoon.
Really? The same shirt. Should I spoil and say what I was going to say?
Yeah.
In Breaking Dawn, there's a part where Carlisle's wearing an outfit that looks very Edward. Like, it almost looks like his coat from Twilight. It's not exactly the same, but I was like, gee, that looks like an Edward outfit. And also in Breaking Dawn, I think it's part 2, they both wear these kind of varsity looking sweaters where there's a V-neck, but it looks very collegiate, and they're V-necks, and they both wear them. And I'm like, wow, they're copying each other.
Carlisle loves Edward so much. I feel like Carlisle sees himself in Edward, and they have very similar demeanors.
Yeah.
Wait, so what does Jasper wear to baseball?
Oh, he has kind of classic baseball t-shirt where it's long sleeves, and the sleeves are a different color from the chest part, and they're dark blue, obviously, because that's their color scheme.
Yeah.
The Cullens never wear
wear red.
or
Never.
pink or yellow.
No.
Yeah, they only wear gray, blue, black,
purples sometimes. That's the warmest color they ever wear.
Yep.
And Rosalie, she's wearing baseball pants.
Stripe down the side of her thigh.
Baseball socks. Those, like, that go to her knee. And then a hat. Alice!
She's wearing, like, a jersey vest.
A jersey vest. And a thermal... Oh, what is that? Is that
no,
Puma?
No, that's North Face. No. Under Armour.
Under Armour.
Under Armour
Product
shirt. Yeah. Wow.
And then Esme, most boring of them all, she's just in, like, a white jacket with a baseball cap on.
Yeah.
She's not really playing, so. And then Bella, Edward puts his hat on Bella.
That's really cute.
It's really cute.
She has a scarf, actually, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, then things get crazy. The nomads show up.
Yep.
Yeah, and at this point, Victoria's wearing Waylon's shirt.
Yeah. You know, plot of the movie, they run away, they go to Arizona. I like the shirt that Bella wears in the hotel in Arizona. It's like a white floral peasant top.
Yeah.
Kind of has some embroidery on it. It's probably one of my favorite outfits she wears.
It's kind of interesting that she wears this because it is like more of a feminine shirt, which makes me think, I don't know, because if we're equating femininity with like being in love in this movie, why is she wearing it at this point? Is it because she's just so devoted to Edward that it's like showing that...
Yeah, she's basically going to die to save Edward.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But then at the same time, it's like, I don't know. Her outfit doesn't look very stressed.
No, it doesn't.
But I don't...
But maybe because it's warmer out. But
That's true.
I don't think they filmed it in Arizona, so they wanted it to look cooler. Look, it looks like a light shirt, but it's still long sleeves.
That's
true. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it was supposed to be because of the setting.
And then over it, she wears her classic jacket that she wears in the meadow earlier, which I really love this jacket.
And in the fight scene, two worlds collide. Edward wears his black puffy vest and blue henley. Vests, henleys
I
come
love
together.
the vest.
Yeah, there's so much blue, white, gray, jackets, layers. It's crazy. Okay, then we're at prom.
Prom.
By the way, I had the most notes for the first movie. So
Okay, yeah.
I should chill out after
Me
this.
too.
Prom, beautiful. It's very fun. Edward has a pale blue shirt with a black tie.
Yeah, he's a very classic looking. I don't really have much to say
It's not
about
that
his
crazy, but he looks handsome.
look. Yeah. Bella's prom dress, interestingly, which I forgot, is she wears leggings underneath it.
Yeah.
Which I don't know.
Gray ones.
That's kind of seemingly to me a way to make it a little bit more casual.
Yeah, it does look casual. And black Converse.
Yeah, and that probably also makes sense because she has that boot, so maybe it's more comfortable to have leggings with a boot.
True.
That's an iconic look.
The dress is blue. It's ruffled. It's pretty long.
Do you think that this dress was common for the time? I think in a way, but for my prom, everyone wore like very long dresses.
It looks more, so we had cotillion for junior prom basically, and people wore short dresses to that. I think it's really casual. Yeah, usually people wear a long dress to prom, and it's not that long, but it's not really short. It's not, trampy or anything. It looks like a dress you would wear to, I don't know, a banquet or something, or some kind of reception, but not quite fancy enough for prom. And I really like, though, that I used to not like this, but her cardigan is very quirky and wholesome looking, and also vintage. It has like little pearls and beads on it, and I don't know, I feel like vintage clothing got really in after that. Maybe not so much during that time. And I'm like, does that have something to do with it? I don't know.
Do you think the sweater
it's kind of like grandma looking?
Yeah.
And I feel like that became in.
Well, it wasn't intentional that they were going to wear it, but it was just too cold to go without a sweater. So I think someone found that at like a thrift store or something.
It's cute. It makes me think that Bella, at least in the first movie, has very quirky style. The fact that she would wear leggings and that sweater with Converse, it's like a crazy look. And I also wrote that Jacob looks like he's at Hogwarts.
Yeah. Jacob looks like he just threw anything on, which is the point.
He has a very Gryffindor-looking scarf, and it's really loose in this collared shirt. I mean, it looks kind of attractive how messy it is, I guess. But
yeah. I mean, like, he doesn't have anything nice. He probably took this out of, like, Billy's closet.
It looks cool.
Yeah. Aren't his pants, they're kind of rolled up?
Yeah, his shirt sleeves are. Shirt looks kind of wrinkly.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of sweet that, like, he went there to talk to Bella, that, like, he took the effort to, like, make himself look like he belonged at prom.
He didn't really have to do that.
He didn't, because he was just going to hang in the parking lot, right? Like, he didn't go in. Well, maybe he thought maybe...
maybe she could buy him in. Actually, now that seems really desperate.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
You can just crash someone's prom like that. A situation like that would give me a lot of anxiety.
I know.
Like, what am I going to say? Is it going to be really awkward?
I'd be
like,
thinking, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. And you can't just go to prom. You have to pay class dues.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. I'm pretty sure in the book he actually goes to prom. Goes inside.
He goes inside?
And they dance.
Oh, that's so awkward.
So, what's your overall thought about Twilight fashion?
Overall thought of Twilight fashion is I probably, I don't know, I'm really not good with clothes. I don't really notice other people's clothes that much. I definitely feel like Kelly has to take the lead on this one, because I'm sort of like Bella in a way. Like, I don't really care what I'm looking like, or I do care a lot what I look like, but I don't know how to dress.
What's the truth?
I'm very deeply insecure,
but no, please.
No, I'm just joking. No, but I'm not. But I don't know anything about fashion, and I hate shopping, and so I wish I had like a personal shopper, Kristen Stewart, to just like have my wardrobe and pick out outfits for me every day. Long story short,
I wouldn't like that.
I don't know how I feel about the clothes in Twilight, but I think that they're like most honest, if that makes sense. They I feel like are the most true to the characters, and they really bring you back to that time period and bring you to the Pacific Northwest.
At the end, I'm gonna say what movie I thought had the best clothing, which I thought had the worst. And also going to say what I think the best looks were overall. So I'm going to say that. But I'm just going to say, overall, I hadn't realized that the fashion added more to the vibe than I ever knew.
Yeah.
Like, the color scheme and stuff wasn't just the camera, like, the color editing and stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't just the setting. I think it was also the clothing.
Yeah.
Like, the blue tint was in their clothing, too. So, yeah, I hadn't really noticed that before.
It was very thoughtful.
So thoughtful. That's so fun. Should go to New Moon.
When does Jessica say that?
When they go to the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so thoughtful. Yeah, let's go to New Moon.
New Moon starts with what I think is one of the worst outfits ever.
Is this Bella's sweater?
Her Volterra outfit. It's a green shirt. It's not a sweater.
Okay, yeah.
Blue jeans, long straight hair. I don't know. I hate that outfit.
I hate it too, but I don't think we're supposed to like it.
Why is she wearing it? I don't know. It's just very plain. I guess it's not horrible,
well,
but
I feel like to me that outfit shows that she's in distress and that she doesn't care what she looks like and she's just running to go meet him. It's a little bit, someone might say it looks, I wouldn't say it. I don't actually, I hate buttons. This is a weird thing about me.
There's a lot of buttons in Twilight,
There's a lot of buttons.
I like buttons. I don't like that you don't like buttons.
Well, it's like, ever since I was like a toddler, I've never liked buttons. I think something traumatic must have happened to me.
I think buttons
when I was wearing buttons
can
as a
be
kid.
attractive, especially on a man.
They can be, and I'm warming up to them.
It's like easy to take their shirt off.
Yeah. I'm warming up to them, but I always thought they were like nerdy looking. But one might argue that she looks sexy.
No.
No, well, one might say like, oh, like it looks like she's...
Oh, because the buttons are kind of undone.
Yeah, and it looks like maybe like she's, her hair is messy.
I guess I can see that. It doesn't look sexy to me, though. She also has no bracelets on, which I noticed, and it kind of upset me because she wears a lot of bracelets in Twilight, and I'm like, what happened to her bracelets? Yeah. That's her thing. Anyway, but then the next scene, which is a dream where Edward walks in and she dreams about her grandma, I think is one of the best outfits in the series. It's Edward's suit. I think he looks so good.
Yeah.
Is that a suit or is that a coat?
It's a coat.
He has a long
coat.
Kind of like charcoal gray coat, and the collar is dark black. Would you say that's a different material? Is it like velvet or something?
It looks kind of velvety, yeah. And he just looks so dapper, and like you can just tell from this scene that he is not human.
I'm gonna cry. He looks so good.
Beautiful. I don't know if I like this coat as much as I like his peacoat in Twilight, though.
I don't know why this coat really gets me. I love this coat.
I like it on him as a vampire, but I don't think I could be with a guy who wore a coat that long in everyday life.
If it was Edward?
If it was Edward, yeah, but not a regular guy.
If he was really tall and attractive like that?
No, I wouldn't want to, like, go out to dinner with someone wearing a coat like that.
What? I would.
No.
I love his coat. Yeah, I thought it was very hot. I don't know. But then actually when we see Bella later in bed, she's wearing a brown tank top. This is when she wakes up. Mm-hmm. It's her birthday. She does have her bracelet on. Not the Saints one, but the turquoise bracelet. The Saint bracelet is gone. But she does have the same ring. So I like that. It's like the same as Twilight. She's still wearing the same bracelet and ring.
So why do we think that she takes the bracelets off?
I don't know, maybe because she's like, I have to go run through Volterra.
So it's going to slow her down?
Off. I don't know.
She's wearing her rings.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they fell off.
Maybe. You know what? She doesn't wear them in Eclipse.
Maybe they just forgot to pack them to Italy.
Maybe. Whatever.
Then it's her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And she's wearing... Well, she's so wearing a cute little jacket. But then underneath that, she's wearing a... long sleeve. Would you call this a henley?
No. I think it's just a long sleeve shirt.
Just a long sleeve shirt, and it's purple, and it has like little
pattern
flowers
on it.
Yeah. And then over that, she has a patterned sweater vest.
It's really cute.
It's really cute. It's one of the more cutesy outfits that Bella wears, I guess.
And I like how she did a pattern over a pattern.
Yeah.
But it's there's a purple stripe in the sweater vest, and the shirt's purple, so it works.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
It is really cute.
I kind of want to copy that outfit.
I think I might. So for the Forever and Twilight Forks Festival, they have come as your favorite Bella. So, like, you can come as any different type of Bella from the movies. And it's, like, literally the list was, like, pregnant Bella.
Depressed Bella. Baby Bella.
Oh, yeah, baby Bella, like in the flashback. Ballet Bella. So I was trying to think of what Bella to go as, and I don't know. I might.
That'd be so cool if you could recreate that outfit.
I don't know if I could find that sweater.
I know, that might be hard.
A lot of this clothes, I don't know.
It's hard.
I might just get a Henley.
Just get a Henley. And Edward, when he walks in the parking lot at the beginning of the movie, I think that outfit is actually not awesome. It's okay.
It's just kind of like a typical guy outfit.
Yeah, he has kind of a thin, short sleeve jacket thing, and a whitish gray t-shirt under.
It's not a jacket. It's like a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah. Okay.
Unbuttoned.
Yes. Right? Yeah, you're right. It's not a jacket.
And he walks in. It's in slow motion, so it kind of like flaps the shirt around. It's fine.
It's fine. He looks good.
He looks good
it's not bad. When Jacob shows up to the parking lot, I wrote dumb graphic tee.
Yeah.
That's mean.
Insignificant. I don't even have a picture here for reference. And then it's Bella's birthday party. Mm-hmm. She wears this green dress, and it has flowers on it.
Yeah.
I actually hate this dress.
I kind of like it.
I don't know why. It's just like, I just think I wouldn't wear a dress like this.
I feel like I would.
It's just awkward. I feel like I'm supposed
Mel's
to
trashing my clothing.
Whatever.
I felt like this outfit, they were kind of trying to recreate the prom outfit, actually, because she has, like, a cardigan over it.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of it.
I don't know. I feel like it kind of fits her weird. It looks like very 1950s-ish to me.
Yeah, there's a belt. The waist goes in, and then the skirt kind of goes out.
Yeah. I think my mom just, like, put a lot of dresses on me like this as a kid, and I just...
You're 23.
I'm not over it. It's not my style. But I feel like I'm supposed to like it, and I bet a lot of you guys think it's really cute. But I disagree.
Oh, she has her Saint bracelet on again. Sorry, I'm paying attention to that for some reason. And she has sneakers on.
And she has a headband on.
Yeah, it reminds me sort of the prom look. I mean, it's not the same, but it's like a fancy dress with a cardigan over it. So.
You know what I think? I feel like she looks uncomfortable wearing it. Which might be why I feel uncomfortable.
I don't see that. I'm fine with this outfit.
I bet everybody listening likes it too, but I don't like it.
Alice at the party has a white choker, her classic choker that she always wears, and cleavage dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is interesting. And earlier, we didn't talk about it at school. She wears a scarf, kind of like a tie scarf. She has arm warmers.
Her outfit kind of looks like a smock a little bit. But
it's artsy.
It's artsy. I feel like I'm supposed to like it.
Oh
Do you
my
think
God.
Alice is always in flats because she's supposed to be shorter
Probably.
than Ashley
Yeah.
Green is?
Probably.
Because I feel like Alice would actually wear heels.
Mm-hmm. Esme wears a purple ruffled shirt again.
Yeah, so this...
At this party.
No, it's not a ruffled shirt. It's a ruffled dress.
Oh, ruffled dress. Sorry. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
dress, and it looks a lot like the shirt she wore in Twilight.
Rosalie, she's wearing
Black.
just a black
little
dress.
black dress.
It's very similar, not to spoil it, to the dress that she wears later on. Which
Yeah,
is just
she
another
wears.
black dress.
I think she wears only black in this whole movie.
Yeah,
which is
she's only in
interesting.
2 scenes.
And she has thin spaghetti straps and the Colin crest necklace, which is really big. It's a very prominent necklace,
Yeah.
which is interesting because I don't know. I don't think. Actually, no, I take it back. I feel like she actually does care a lot about her family and gets really angry about Bella being involved with Edward because of what she'll do to her family and stuff. So
Well, it's kind of foreshadowing because later when Rosalie tells Edward that Bella's dead, as we now know from the bonus features on Stephanie Meyer's website, it's because she told him that in hopes that he would come home so, like, Carlisle and Esme can stop being sad. So
Yeah.
it came from, I don't know if it was good intentioned, I wouldn't go that far.
yeah, but she does care about her family a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though she's a bitch.
She wants them all together to be happy, yeah. She's wearing flats too, interestingly enough.
They must want to make them shorter.
Probably. Carlisle in this scene, he looks very professional. I mean, not professional like he's at work, but professional like he makes a lot of money.
Yeah, he wears scarves a lot in the beginning of the series.
And Jasper. Oh, I'm not crazy about Jasper's outfit.
I'm fine with it.
Maybe it's his hair that I don't like. He has like a dress shirt on and a sweater over it. It's like kind of nerdy, but
I like those kind of outfits. I don't know. Ever since I saw 500 Days of Summer when I was like in middle school and Joseph Gordon-Levitt wears like sweater vests over a collared
he looks
shirt,
so cute.
Ever since that movie, that like changed my whole
Well, some people rock it and some
mind
people don't.
on. I feel like anyone can rock anything though.
But maybe it's his hair that he doesn't rock it there.
I guess.
He looks horrible there.
The thing is, I think they don't really develop Jasper's style that much. He kind of just wears button-ups and collars and things. I
Yeah.
don't know. I guess he dresses pretty conservatively and primly. I don't know. He doesn't draw much attention to himself with his clothing.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then, are we forgetting someone? Emmett?
Bull
He wears a vest.
He wears a vest. He
A
likes
vest
vests.
over a nice shirt. And he kind of matches Rosalie in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
So, then,
Break up.
Bella's wearing a very bulky tan jacket, which I couldn't tell if that was the same jacket that she wears a lot in Twilight.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks similar at least.
It looks similar. I don't think it's the same one.
And Edward's wearing the same suit, jacket, outfit from the party.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't change his clothes.
Yeah. Bella's outfit, I feel like, is significant because, one, it's only like September, so I feel like she shouldn't be wearing a really heavy jacket like that. But it's kind of like showing that she, I don't know, needs to be protected from something, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's a very classic look, one that you remember,
Mm-hmm.
that coat. I like it. And then we see her depressed.
Yes, and so her fashion in these little scenes is kind of non-existent, I guess. Like, it just kind of seems like she throws anything on. We see her wearing a lot of hoodies.
It's very comfy, casual.
Yeah, it's just like kind of a classic depressed.
Purple flannel. At one point I wrote mustard yellow cardigan, very indie. I don't know, I feel it was really quick for like 1 second during the montage. I feel like that colored cardigan became really in randomly a few years ago. But yeah, it is very comfy kind of clothing that you could sleep in and then wake up and then sleep in.
And then when she goes to get the motorcycles, is that jumping ahead? No. She has her hood on, like covering her hair.
Yeah.
She looks really gangster.
Yeah. With a flannel under her sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Jacob has like a long sleeve henley, baggy light acid wash jeans. It's interesting. I don't know. I wrote, Bella wears lots of different jackets and sweatshirts, layers, jeans, black keds, short sleeve plaid over long sleeve. She just keeps wearing that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She wears like a green sweater at one point, or couple times she wears this, like, green sweater when she's in the forest with Laurent.
Yeah.
And then she wears it when she's, like, hanging out with Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like...
Backpack.
Yeah.
Tan backpack.
That was a little, like, less sloppy to me, and that made me think that's because, like, her mood is changing a little bit.
Yeah.
It's still dark and just kind of frumpy, but...
Mm-hmm. She looks good, though.
No,
and
yeah.
Kristen Stewart looks awesome the whole time.
Yeah, take back frumpy.
No, it's okay.
Well, this shirt... Am I skipping ahead?
No.
There's not many fashion moments with Jacob, I'm sorry.
No, there's not.
The shirt that she's wearing in the movie theater...
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me, like, it's like a bohemian style.
It's very pretty.
It's very pretty, and, like, if
has
we're...
embroidery on it.
If we're going by Catherine Hardwicke's logic that she was wearing, like, feminine pieces when she was in love, like, what's the significance of her wearing this shirt?
I don't know.
Or was there not really a correlation? That rule doesn't apply to New Moon.
I don't know. Maybe she just thought, like, oh, I'm on a date. But actually, she didn't want it to be a date, so I don't know. I don't know why she's wearing this very feminine top. It's white.
Yeah.
I would wear that. I like that shirt.
I mean, it's like a very anti-romantic moment that Mike and Jacob are both holding out their hands for her, and she's not interested at all.
I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want her wearing a hoodie on this date. I don't know why. The wolf pack. Okay, so they were like, they're shirtless. They have dark, long shorts, like cargo shorts, and sometimes they wear jean shorts. Anything to say about that?
No, I will say, I think we were watching the New Moon commentary, and Chris Weitz mentioned that Paul's, I forget the actor's name, big fan, his Bermuda shorts are, like, kind of more like capris because I think he had an injury or something. Basically, his are longer.
What do you think about their tattoos? Is that fashion?
Yeah, it's just, what does that mean? It's just a symbol of...
I guess so.
The pack.
Mm-hmm. What if you, like, didn't really want to be part of the pack, and what if you're not that into it? Like, oh, I have to get this tattoo.
I think they're, like, biologically...
Yeah, they're into it.
Obsessed with it. Yeah.
You're right.
But what if you weren't into tattoos?
Right.
What if
you
you
have a choice?
Yeah, what if you were very anti-tattoo?
Well, you lose your personality, so...
Oh, yeah.
Also, at the movies, that scene we were just talking about, Mike dresses really boring and, like, beige. He almost looks like a grandpa.
Oh my god, he looks like our grandpa.
I was wondering if that was intentional. Like, are they trying to make him look blah to us? I don't know. And I like Jake's boots. He has these, like, boxy... I don't know what the style is, actually, boots on.
Yeah, Mike looks like so... he looks like Toby from The Office.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't look great. Which is weird, because I feel like earlier we've seen him looking fine. I don't know why that day of all days he would choose. I think that they just wanted him to look unappealing.
Yeah.
I also noticed...
It's not working.
Yeah. I noticed that Bella wears Nike sneakers throughout this movie with white swoosh.
Oh. I wonder
if anyone was looking for her sneakers. Yeah.
I wonder if that's...
Product placement?
Yeah, product placement.
Maybe.
What's the next scene?
Oh. Laurent, when they're in the woods.
Oh, yes.
He has a black suit, bare chest, leather fingerless gloves. After that is the scene when Jacob comes into Bella's room, and she's wearing
a yellow sweater.
Yeah.
I really like this one.
And has white stitching on it. It's kind of like a V-neck with white buttons. And yeah, we don't usually see people wearing yellow that much in the Twilight movies, so it's interesting.
Is this the same sweater that she wears
in Eclipse?
In Eclipse?
I don't know. It looks very similar, at least.
So then when Bella meets Emily, Emily's wearing, like, this, not a flannel. I guess it's a flannel.
Yeah, but it's fitted.
Yeah.
And turquoise jewelry. Tight flare jeans. Yeah, it's pretty...
Ooh. Paul is thick.
Whoa.
There's this, like, shot of him hugging her, and he's like, he's got a booty.
Then we see Victoria, actually. She has, like, a feathery scarf.
Yeah.
Combat boots, like, flowy layers. It's cool. Oh, and we see Bella's Twilight mittens again. The really big gray mittens. Mm-hmm. They're so cute. I love when she wears those. And that just adds to her whole, like, bulky layers thing. I don't know. Because they're really big. And then Alice shows up. And she has a white scarf, white jacket,
Alice
short sleeves.
Is very fashionable in this scene.
With long sleeves underneath. The shirt's pretty ruffled and detailed. And I noted that it's, like, much more complicated than most other characters in the movie.
A lot of thought goes into I really like this outfit on Alice.
Most people in Forks seem to dress for being comfy, and they wear flannels and stuff like that, but Alice doesn't really, so it's a big contrast.
And I'm wondering, this is, like, kind of being pulled out of my ass right now, but Alice's outfit is very light here. It's, like, pretty white, which is kind of takes us back to when she first sees the Cullens, but also it's like the light is coming back into Bella's life. You know, it's like they're returning. Also,
Hope.
I didn't want to say this. I mean, I forgot to say this, but when Bella's being broken up with, she's wearing that tan jacket, which is the same tan jacket that she wears on the first day of school. So I thought that, like,
first and last time,
and it's kind of like how he says it'll be like I never existed. So it's like she's going back to the beginning.
You're so right.
I forgot to say that.
Oh my god. Was it Edward and Volterra? I used to think he was wearing pajamas in this scene.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess it's just, like, his button-up shirt. It's black, and he has black pants.
It's the same button-up from the party, right?
He's been wearing it for months.
He hasn't changed at all.
But he doesn't sweat, so it's okay.
Yeah.
And there's, like, a rip over his heart.
But do you think that there would be some just, like, natural
dirt
odors on it? Yeah. I bet there would be.
It's weird that I guess he's that depressed. He just hasn't changed his clothes. I used to think it was pajamas.
You thought you were just walking through Voltaire in pajamas?
Yes.
He doesn't sleep. Why would he wear
I
pajamas?
don't know. I used to think he was wearing pajamas.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Do you think that looks sexy on him? I don't think so, actually.
Not really.
It's not particularly.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I think the fact it's kind of loose. I like it when he wears his tighter long sleeve shirts and stuff. I think that's why I thought it was pajamas, because it looks a little baggy on him.
Yeah. I can see it.
Yeah. The Volturi.
Oh, they're really fashionable.
They're dressed very elaborately. Caius has a red scarf. Arrow wears a black tie, black shirt, black jacket, black shiny Oxford shoes. Okay, so he's in black. I thought this was weird. Marcus has bare ankles, loafers, and really large sleeves. He's an eccentric guy.
Yeah, he's weird. What about Jane's outfit? She's really, like, gothic here. The front of her outfit is, like, a big bow.
Oh, yeah. And she's smoky eyeshadow.
Which I don't like.
That was very in back then.
It was in, but, like, Jane is supposed to be, like, 12 years old?
Yeah.
So, like, that eyeshadow just ages her. And I thought it would be, I feel like it'd be more creepy if she looked very young. I think Dakota Fanning, though, was only, like, 15 there, so.
I feel like the movies kind of threw away the idea that they were really young looking.
Yeah.
Because her brother doesn't look that young either.
Yeah. I mean, it would be hard to have cast someone that young because you go through a growth spurt at that age.
True. The Volturi also wear these Volturi necklaces. They kind of have a V, I think, and they all wear them out for you to see them. They have capes. They look like classic vampires.
Yeah.
They're not really keeping up with the times.
Oh, no. You're
Except
not
for Jane's
see...
eyeshadow.
Yeah.
Somehow.
But you're not going to see Jane in a cami.
No. That would be funny. They're just wearing camis.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Converse.
Yeah. A vest.
Yeah.
Well, they probably do wear vests.
Oh, then Edward puts that red robe on.
And so, like, this
pretty
is...
attractive.
Well, these robes that they're wearing are, like, the only times that we ever see characters in red in the series, which I think is supposed to... I don't know how deliberate it is.
It was deliberate, actually.
Really?
They said it in the commentary. Oh, yeah, you fell asleep. We were watching it together.
Don't tell them that.
That they had purposefully held back having anyone wear red because when they got to Volterra, there's going to be a lot of red. The whole crowd's wearing red, and the red of their eyes and stuff.
And it really makes the red pop.
Yeah.
And
it's almost weird.
Scary.
It almost feels too much, like it doesn't belong to the rest of the movie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I always felt a little unsettled by the Volterra parts, by how red it was.
Yeah.
But it worked.
But I think that makes it scarier.
Yeah.
And it is kind of interesting you have this vampire franchise and, like, none of the vampires that we see are ever in red.
Yeah.
And later in the movies, they don't really wear red either. So
No, they don't.
Really only with the Volturi, which I never realized before.
Alice, her outfit was kind of weird to me.
Yeah, I don't like
I thought her shirt looked like it was from Talbot's or something.
Yeah, that's how I feel about a lot of, spoiler alert, a lot of the clothes later on in the movies.
Yeah, I don't know. Her scarf around her head was actually kind of cool, and she has red gloves, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was cool, and she has big sunglasses. Like, she looks like a fashionista. But when she takes her accessories off, it looks really lame.
Yeah, I agree.
So then they go back to Forks, and Bella's in bed. And I noted that Bella's wearing a gray cami with lace, and there's kind of like a bra outline part, and the boob part is too small. I know it's a weird thing to note, but that used to happen to me all the time, where like it doesn't really fit your boob in it, and it's like going through the middle.
Yeah.
Like the line.
That would always happen to me.
It goes through the middle, and relatable 2008 thing.
Yeah.
That always happened. Like, who can actually fit into this? I don't know.
Here in this scene, Edward is wearing a V-neck and a blazer.
Yeah.
It's interesting how he doesn't like even though he doesn't sleep, that he doesn't like put comfy clothes on.
No. He's still wearing a blazer.
Yeah.
For bedtime.
If it would never happen, but if Charlie ever walked in, he's like, what the heck?
Yeah. What the heck? Why are you all dressed up?
And then they go to the Then they go to the Collins house, and Rosalie is wearing, like I mentioned, a black dress, and you can tell just by their outfits in this scene that they don't sleep. I mean, we already know that, but like
the off-the-shoulder dress.
Yeah,
I like that.
I really like it. I think it's really
pretty.
Yeah, it's very like classic Hollywood.
Glamorous.
Yeah, which I think is suiting for Rosalie's character.
Yeah,
and I don't like Esme's dress here. She looks...
Oh, I wrote that. I wrote, Esme, lame dress in black and white pattern. It's really lame.
It's really lame. This, to me, is very much a Talbot's dress.
Yeah, or Cole's.
Cole's, yeah. Cole's at the very least. I feel like this is a dress that, like, I might see people wearing at work. Mm-hmm. You might wear to a family party or something.
Yeah, it's not cool.
It's not... There's nothing interesting about it. And that's how a lot of Esme's outfits turn out. Also, her hair looks like very badly straightened, which this is not the hair episode, but you can tell a flat iron has touched it.
Alice has layered necklaces, puffy sleeves, on a dark shirt.
I already consider you my sister. Yes.
Alice.
Alice. Oh yeah, she's wearing a vest again. It's pretty dark.
Lots of necklaces.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She looks like a Jonas brother.
It's quirky for sure.
Yeah.
It's not beautiful or anything, but I don't think she's necessarily going for that. Carla has white collar. It's kind of up, like a vampire. And a tie.
Yeah. Jasper, he's just wearing a button up. It's pretty boring. And Emmett.
Bella has a Henley on again, by the way. Blue striped.
Is that Henley? What Emmett's wearing?
It's like a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
Button up.
Nothing interesting really about it.
You could wear it to bed. You could wear it out with friends. It's just one of those shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the last outfits of New Moon.
Well, so Bella her shirt is lighter. Which I thought, like, oh, she's in lighter times. We don't really see her ever wearing something that light besides the movies where she's in the white top.
Yeah.
When Edward's not there. So I thought that is kind of fitting. And then we see Jacob, he's in just the shorts.
I was surprised by how consistent the New Moon fashion was to Twilight. It's not the same, but it's pretty close. It felt more like Twilight than I remembered.
Yeah, I agree.
Because this is the first time I really paid a lot of attention, and it did feel like the same, kind of. Even the fact that they kept some of the same accessories and stuff. I liked that. And I just love Edward's coat in the beginning.
I agree. No, they do have some of the, like, same pieces, too. And I think that they did a good job at, like, showing Bella's misery through a lot of her outfits. I mean, really, we don't see the Cullens a lot in this movie. So, like, kind of the big focus is on Bella and what she's wearing. Because I don't think that the humans' outfits, they're just kind of basic for the times. And the wolves don't wear much. So, it's really...
They don't.
The story, as told by fashion, is really through Bella's outfits.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
I think that they do a good job of showing the mental state that she's in. And yeah, I'm not crazy about that birthday dress, but I bet there's no one who agrees with me on that. None of our listeners.
I bet some people do.
Okay, we'll see.
I bet they do.
You think so? I feel like
I like it, but
I feel like we're really supposed to love that dress.
I like that it's green because it feels very forksy.
I feel like
the trees,
we're
nature.
supposed to think it's like really cute, and like I bet there's gonna be a lot of people at that festival wearing something similar.
All right, Mel. Law of assumptions. Now a bunch of people are gonna be like, "No, I hate it."
Yeah. Oh, we didn't mention. Okay, so
What?
Annika, one of our listeners, friend of the podcast.
Yeah.
I made a post about the prom dresses, and she commented and was like, "You should mention how Jessica says, I like this dress, but I don't know about the one shoulder thing." And it's not one shoulder.
I know. It's so weird. Like, why did she say that?
She forces it into one shoulder by the way
one shoulder thing.
Yeah.
It's not one shoulder.
It's spaghetti straps.
Yeah.
Also,
it's so weird.
Annika, did we say your name like Annika or Annika? Should we ask her that? Cut it out. So then Eclipse.
Twilight Saga Eclipse.
Twilight Saga Eclipse 2010.
2010.
And as the movies are going on, we see trends progressing a little bit.
Yeah. I don't think you really see camis anymore in this one.
Yeah, you
vests,
don't.
Really?
You kind of see actually a cami.
You know what? Maybe I shouldn't say stuff like that till the end of
the very first. Well, there's a scene with Riley Beers, but then the very first scene with Bella and Edward in the meadow.
Yeah.
She's kind of wearing like, is that a cami underneath?
I think it's more of like a ribbed tank top.
Okay.
But yeah, she has a purple flannel on. It looks thin though. For some reason, I don't like it when they wear the thin flannels because they look cheap to me.
Yeah, but those thin flannels, I feel like were very in 2010. I actually had like a hip hop dance where we wore flannels that very much looked like the ones that Bella wears.
Yeah, but doesn't that mean it's cheap because it was for your hip hop dance?
No, we dropped a good amount of cash on that.
How much?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Well, it's probably like, I mean, they charged us the regular amount that a dance costume would cost.
Dance costumes were, they were expensive, but I feel like the materials were kind of cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so Riley, just going back, he has collared jacket, layers, typical. Okay, that's all we need to say about that. Bella, yeah, she has a flannel, she has the same JanSport bag. I really like that. She keeps having the same backpack. She has kind of like mauve lipstick on. No bracelets. Same ring, though. Keds/Vans. I'm not sure what kind of sneakers she's wearing, but they kind of look like that.
I wonder if there's a reason she loses her bracelets or if they just forgot about it.
I actually think I have a reason, but...
Oh, really?
Comes up later.
Okay. Oh, I think I know.
Oh! Too smart.
It's because Jacob gives her a bracelet.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they wanted to really highlight that, and if she had a ton of bracelets on, it wouldn't look as good, probably.
Yeah.
Too bad. Edward has blue tight long sleeve shirt. It's pretty plain.
I think it looks really cute though. Both of their outfits go with the flowers around them.
School. Bella has brown long sleeve, I think, shirt with buttons. I think she has a cami.
Okay.
Light gray jeans. I forgot about this. I used to always wear light gray jeans, and I kind of miss them, but I bought like 3 pairs in a row because I kept getting holes in them, and I'd buy new ones. And then, yeah.
I used to have many different, now I only have like the same shade blue jeans.
And Edward has a denim jacket on, which I thought was really odd. Like, I've never seen him in a denim jacket before, and it's like weirdly casual.
Yeah, I remember in the commentary with Rob and Kristen, I don't know if this is true, if he was just joking, but Rob said that jacket in the collar, it had a wire so you could dishevel it however you wanted it.
Yeah.
I think it was like a pretentious form of dishevelment.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah. I like denim jackets generally, but for some reason I think Edward's fancier than that. So I'm like, why is he wearing a denim jacket? I don't know. Alice at school has her signature choker on. She has a floral shirt on, which I thought was a little ahead of her time. Because I feel like floral shirts got really in, maybe in like 2012, 2013. Bright flowers on a black shirt. I don't know. She looks cute.
I don't love it. But Alice is not I think Alice, it looks cute on her, but it's just not my style.
I would wear it.
Yeah, I'm more of a Bella
Okay, the scene when they're telling Charlie about the plane tickets to Florida. Edward has this off-white V-neck on. It's really plain, but I think, I wrote this down, it lets his beauty shine.
I think so, too.
The color looks good on him.
Oh, yeah.
It looks kind of blue in that picture, but it's actually, like, white.
For some reason, I always think, like, these make his blue eyes pop, but then I remember his gold eyes.
Yeah.
But,
and V-necks kind of become his thing from here on out. He wears a lot of V-necks.
And V-necks, do you think that V-necks were big at that time because of him?
Maybe. They were really big. I remember there's an SNL skit about it.
Yeah, I do think that Edward really did. Like, I'm not just saying this because I'm a huge fan, but, like, Edward really did influence style.
Yeah, I think so too. 100%. In Florida, Bella has a brown tank top.
Oh, yeah.
Bikini under.
Shit, I forgot about this classic outfit. Renee is wearing a thong!
I know, a red thong!
Oh,
and
my
a cowgirl hat.
Renee,
She's really bohemian.
She's crazy.
She is crazy. Can't believe that's Bella's mom. And she has a lot of jewelry on, too. Yeah, the thong is so weird. It's bizarre. Bella just tried to Google it. I mean, not Bella. Mel just tried to Google it, and just pictures of thongs came up. Why is her mom wearing a thong? Like, why? I don't know. Renee must think it's so weird that her daughter
is like
dresses
so
like, I don't know.
Doesn't care at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because she's more of a risk taker with her fashion. You can tell. I like, though, in this scene, Bella wears really cute cat eye sunglasses.
Yeah.
They're actually quite fashionable, which surprised me, because it seems like something Alice would wear, not Bella. But they're cute. Meanwhile, the Cullens are in the woods, and I think they're literally all wearing dark blue, navy, some white.
They wear that a lot in this movie. It's, like, hard to even talk about these outfits individually because they're just so similar.
There's almost no point in talking about the Cullens again, because they kind of all just wear navy the rest of the movie. And they're kind of wearing casual jackets, jeans, sort of sporty, but still high-end looking.
They all really do wear navy, even in the training scenes when they're fighting. They're all just kind of in very similar outfits.
It's weird. I feel like it's cool, but also people don't really do that. Like, they just dress like their whole family.
Yeah.
And, like, oh, my mom wears navy? Me too.
Yeah. And, like, oh, we're all doing this? Yeah, we're gonna train, and so we're all gonna wear the same outfit.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's just because they've been, well, I don't know. I mean, they've been together for longer than most families have. So do you think that there's, like, some synchronization with their picking out their outfits?
Possibly. It's obviously, like, an artistic choice. I thought that, we see Victoria for a second, and I thought she looked a little more high class. Than before.
The Victoria's fashion in Eclipse, it just, like, does not match the old Victoria at all.
Yeah, she's wearing a coat that, it looks a little weathered, but it looks like you could get it from All Saints or Anthropology or something. It looks pretty fancy, even though it kind of has a rustic look to it. I think she has a vest.
No, it looks really fancy. And the shirt underneath it, I can't tell if it's, like, velvet, but the kind of
silky
neckline, that it's fancy. It's something you would wear to work. And she's got shoes on.
Yeah, what? She's not supposed to have shoes on. Her sleeves are really wide, which kind of reminds me of the Victoria a little bit.
Yeah.
It's interesting. She's kind of playing up the vampire look. At school, we see Bella in gray jeans, a light leather jacket, I believe. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell what the materials are, with a hood and, like, a soft, rusty red shirt underneath. And we see Edward in a flannel, or at least a plaid shirt, and I was like, is this the first time we've seen him in a shirt like that? It's under a black denim jacket. This is when Jacob shows up, and he's in a black t-shirt, and he crosses his arms.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it was weird that Edward was wearing that, because, I don't know, it seems not his style. That's kind of a theme for this movie. During the Switzerland part, Bella's wearing a long brown cardigan, and I wrote, really cute, white plain top underneath. And Edward, oh my god, I do not like this. He has a long sleeve black v-neck shirt on, which is fine, but his eyes are really dark, and he just looks scary. Something about that black shirt with his black eyes.
He looks like a demon or something.
He does.
He looks like Slender Man.
He looks scary. And he looks, I don't know.
It doesn't help that his hair is not as great here.
Yeah, it's one of the worst looks ever.
It's not the worst one, though.
I also noted that in the last 2 scenes, he's been in kind of a bad mood, and he wore black in both of those scenes. Does it mean anything? Maybe.
Probably.
I wrote, Jake has no style at all. Cargo shorts and running sneakers.
Yeah, he doesn't. But that's the point.
Yeah,
He's
that's
not
his
supposed
character.
to.
Yeah.
And how can he have style when his clothes are breaking all the time?
True.
It would be just
Yeah.
not practical for him to really be invested in certain outfits.
It's true.
And then they just get destroyed
Mm-hmm.
so unpredictably. So I'll give him a pass there.
Okay. You know what? Maybe I'm just not meant to date a werewolf.
No, that's okay. We all are. We're all different.
I wrote, the Quileutes, they're always in earth tones, brown, some flannel. Newborns, the vampire army, there's not much to say about them. They're just very flannel, very disgruntled looking. I don't know, just kind of random t-shirts and layers. During the scene when they're at the house and the TV's on, the news, Jasper he has like a fancy sweater on with a collar. And in the same part, Emmett is dressed way more casual in a hoodie.
Edward's in a hoodie too, right?
Ugh. I hate when Edward's in a hoodie in the Twilight movies.
Yeah.
I don't think hoodies are attractive on anybody, to be honest. I just think they're not good looking.
Depends on how the hoodie is. Like, if it's really fitted, I think. But
I don't know. I just don't like hoods. If Edward's going to wear a sweatshirt, I feel like he would wear a crew neck or something. I don't see him wearing a hoodie. It's just weird to me.
Oh, we forgot to mention how Edward does wear a hoodie in Twilight in the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
And, like,
it's
that...
weird.
No, it's weird, but it makes sense that he's wearing it at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it still looks really cute on him.
Yeah. It
Like,
does look
that
cute
looks
in
fine.
Twilight.
It really fits him. And he actually really looks like a 17-year-old boy there.
Mm-hmm.
But...
In Eclipse, the hoodies just don't look great to me. I don't know why.
Oh, no. Eclipse, I'm skipping ahead, but when he comes up and gets really mad at Jacob after Jacob forcibly kisses Bella.
Yeah. Oh.
He does not look great. I mean, he still looks good compared to like,
but the
average
clothing.
person.
Yeah.
And it's just like, because he's so angry in that scene, I don't know, it just doesn't...
Yeah.
It would be...
I wrote, very unremarkable blue hoodie.
Yeah, and I don't know, it makes his anger seem kind of trivial there, if that makes sense. Like, seeing him just like a regular guy.
Because he's supposed to be this old-fashioned gentleman.
Yeah,
who I feel like Edward's supposed to have style, based on the book and everything. Yeah.
And, like, why is he just hanging out in a hoodie?
I don't know.
Like, what was he doing in that time? Like, is it just because, like, he really didn't feel like he had anyone to impress?
That's the thing, is the Cullens, I think, are supposed to be different from the rest of the town because they don't feel uncomfortable. They don't need to get cozy.
Yeah.
They feel comfortable all the time, so they can dress in collared shirts all
the
day,
time.
and
Yeah.
they feel fine. So I don't get why he's wearing a hoodie, because he doesn't need to be comfy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's a good point.
It's weird.
And it looks like, yeah, he was caught off guard and he was just, on a run or something.
And I feel like we need to have a difference between Jacob and Edward. If you're into the guy that's like casual, down for hiking, riding motorcycles, more sporty, that's Jacob. Edward needs to be a little different. Like, they can't have the same clothes in the same scene, you know what I mean? And I feel like they start to dress similar. I'm like, what is this love triangle?
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't help, not to mention the hair, that he has like really big sideburns here too.
Yeah, who wears sideburns with a hoodie?
No, like, I love Edward, but I have a picture pulled up. I might post it to the Instagram, even though I don't want it to. I don't want it to skew anyone's perception of Edward, but it just like makes his anger seem just like shut up almost. Even though I love him, but when we see him in Twilight and he's yelling in the meadow and he has that pea coat on, it's like, yes.
Do you think it makes him look trashy?
Yeah, it makes him look trashy, or it makes him just like I can't believe I'm saying this, but just like a dumb boy. You know what I mean? Like, this is something a guy in the real world would wear. If you saw a guy in the real world yelling like this, you'd be like, oh, come on, like, shut up. You know what I mean? But maybe that's, the point, is that, like, is he any different?
I guess not. I know, I guess because his really put together clothing make him look like he has a lot of manners. So then when he does get angry, it seems really out of character or something. But for him to be dressed down and then get angry, it just doesn't have the same effect.
Yeah.
Which it shouldn't.
Bella's very dressed down in that scene, too. She has a brown hoodie on.
Lots of hoodies.
Yeah. Maybe, I wonder if Bella's style is informing Edward's style.
Maybe. Yeah, because he kind of wore a flannel. That's very Bella.
Yeah.
The scene when Bella talks to Rosalie on the porch, balcony, deck? What is that? A deck? I don't know. I don't like Rosalie's outfit at all. It's also very casual. I don't know what you think about it. She has like a rose necklace on, which that's pretty. It's her name. Okay.
Yeah.
And then she has like this short sleeve shirt over a long sleeve shirt. And it almost looks like a dance outfit to me, but which I like that kind of stuff, but again, it's like, I don't know why you're dressed so casual. And when you see it from behind, you can see it's very like early 2000s-ish, where it's long, like over her pants.
Yeah.
And I just don't like it.
No, I'm not crazy about it either. It's not very impressive.
It's fine. It's not bad, but it's good, not great.
Yeah.
In her flashback, I really like her clothing, though.
Yeah, me too. So we see her in a yellowish dress.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, these colors are very warm and bright. And she has a hat on.
Yeah, like a straw hat.
Yeah. Gloves, white gloves on, and a green necklace. And then she has, I think she wears, like, another pretty similar outfit when she's, like, holding a baby, talking about how she really wanted kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then later, on the night when she dies, she's wearing a white beret with, like, a long... You have a jacket pretty similar to this.
Yeah, it's like a long caramel colored coat, kind of.
Yeah.
I do have a coat like that.
Yeah.
I love coats like that. Yeah.
I really like it. And she has, like, black gloves.
Yeah, she looks very glamorous. Which is like, how do we get from this to now?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
While she's telling the story, she's not glamorous at all.
No,
So
yeah.
I'm just confused.
I wish that, because time moves so fast for the Cullens, so I kind of wish... I can see Alice wanting to keep up on trends and stuff, but I feel like they should be a little bit behind.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know, like, it would be cool to see... I guess they have to fit in, too.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to see at home Rosalie wearing some more glamorous 1930s outfits.
Yeah. Or at least, maybe not the whole outfit, but maybe some of her old
Pieces.
clothing.
Yeah.
Mixed with contemporary stuff.
Yeah, this piece looks pretty contemporary that she's wearing.
That'd be cool.
And then she has that wedding dress,
Mm-hmm.
which is very badass of her. Dramatic.
Yeah.
She has the gloves on.
Veil. The sleeves are kind of puffy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of has like a corset shape to it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
She wears a lot of gloves in these flashbacks, which she wears in Twilight.
Oh, yeah.
The gloves.
Mhm.
But I felt like she only wore that so she could break the glass.
Yeah. Those were like motorcycle gloves or something.
Yeah. These are very, like, lace girly
Yeah.
gloves. My mom used to she used to put me in gloves when I was a
Yeah,
kid.
I used to have gloves too.
I don't know why everything is taking me back to my childhood.
Graduation.
Oh my god, graduation.
I hate. Should I say this? Should I say my least favorite outfit?
Yeah.
I hate Bella's graduation party outfit.
Same.
It's horrible.
She looks like literally she should be in the office. It's so bad.
Everybody else is dressed up. Her friends, Jessica, Angela, they're in dresses.
Mm-hmm.
They're all excited. It's their graduation party. Everybody else is dressed fancy. Edward has a tie. Bella is freaking in a denim shirt with jeans. Denim on denim.
Is it denim? I think it's like a dress shirt.
Oh, it's like a blue... Okay, it's a blue dress shirt with jeans. Buttoned up. She looks like a square.
She looks like such a square.
And, okay, I do sometimes wear outfits like this. Like, I wear a denim shirt. Well, I guess this is a button-up, but I'll wear, like, a denim shirt with jeans. Okay, but that's, like, casual, whatever. It looks like she's, I don't know, going to work or something.
It does. It looks like she is going to work
And
as,
it's
like,
actually...
a accountant or
It's
something.
awkward compared to her friends. How
It's
everyone's
really-
dressed up and she's not. It's
Yeah.
really weird.
Yeah.
Who decided that?
And you would think that Alice would have stepped in at this point because Alice is so judgmental.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in the book. Maybe, like, there's a reason
Like,
she
why
dresses
would
like that.
Bella dress that
I
way?
actually, you might not agree with me, but I actually hate Edward's outfit here, too. I think it's falls in line with what she's wearing. It's, like, basically the same thing, but a different color.
It's at
and
least a little dressed up.
And he has a tie.
Yeah. It's like a polka dot tie, actually,
Yeah.
which is weird.
But it's like they both look like they should be in, like, a cubicle.
I think Bella looks horrible. And Also the wig. And that's what makes it really weird.
The wig,
Not to jump ahead, but when we get to Breaking Dawn Part 2, I know she's a vampire in that, but that's when you look at this scene and then look at her then, it's like, what the heck? She's not the same person anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
It's weird.
That's very true.
I do think, though, like, yeah, Bella likes to dress casual. I do think she could have done better than this.
I don't think, I don't know if she would have worn that.
Because we've seen her wear these feminine, like, floral, embroidered, flowy tops. We've seen her wear stuff like that before. So why wouldn't she wear that to the party?
I think the outfit that she wears to the graduation party falls in line with the description of the outfit that you said that she wore when she first meets the Cullens.
Kind of. But that was a skirt, at least.
Yeah, but it was still, what did you call it?
A full-length khaki skirt.
No, but what did you call Bella's look? You said she was not a loser, but not a narc, but
I don't know, did I say it on the podcast?
Yeah, you said she was like a square.
Oh, I just said that again. What if she didn't do anything with her hair?
What if she wore the skirt with the shirt? Would that be better?
I don't know. I'd have to see what the skirt looks like, to be honest.
Oh, I like your headband that you're wearing.
Oh, thank you.
She's wearing like a bow headband. It's very like Blair Waldorf. I didn't notice it.
Actually, Alice, great time. Alice, we didn't even plan this, is wearing a bow headband at the party.
Oh, yeah.
It's pink. It's really cute. It's very Gossip Girl-ish.
Yeah.
And she has her choker on, of course. Very consistent.
Is it pink?
Yeah, I swear to God.
It's
like a violet color.
Yeah.
It's a very dark picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they're training. Not much to say about that. They're all wearing navy again.
Yeah, very similar outfits to what they wore before. I think...
very athletic looking.
Esme, though, she's wearing like a purple velvety... They like to put Esme in purple. What's this?
They do.
It kind of looks like it's like from a velour jumpsuit. Similarly to how Emmett wears one.
I actually noticed that Alice is wearing like a graphic t-shirt under a hoodie, which I thought was really weird. I feel like we never see her wear something like that. I know that they're training, but it's still just weird to me.
Yeah, and again, they don't need to be comfortable. But even if they don't need to be comfortable, is there some...
Their clothes could rip, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Jasper in his 1800s clothing in the flashback. He looks hot.
Oh, yes, he does look hot.
I don't know what part this is, but I wrote, Edward coat is almost Bella-ish. I feel like they are rubbing off on each other's style.
Yeah.
Kind of her more on him than him to her.
So is it when he's wearing like a hoodie underneath the black jacket?
I think so. Maybe that's what I meant. I think it's cute that they're rubbing off on each other, but...
It's kind of subtle. Like, Edward does still have his more dapper moments.
True.
Eclipse is when Edward's fashion is, like, most different from the other movies, I think.
I think it's horrible.
Yeah.
You don't have to agree with me, but I really don't like his clothes.
Is there, a really great outfit that Edward wears in Eclipse that you love? I guess no for me either.
I honestly think this is so depressing. It's when he's at the police station, he's wearing that white t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's just a t-shirt, but I feel like that's when he looks the best.
Yeah.
And I always thought that the movies were best to worst from Twilight to Breaking Dawn, and I was really surprised to notice that I don't really like the clothes in Eclipse at all. I don't like how they look.
I'm wondering if it's because Eclipse takes place mostly in warmer weather. So there's less coats.
Maybe. Possibly. I like Alice's outfit when she's talking to Charlie, actually. I don't know if you have a picture of that, but she has like a long brown coat. The collar's up around the neck, kind of. It has big black buttons. I don't know if you would like it, but it's very like Burberry-ish to me, and it looks fancy, and it looks like something she would wear.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
She has
I do like that one.
She has like a black turtleneck underneath too. She looks really chic.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Eclipse in a lot of ways, like, I don't know if I should say this.
Say it.
I really like Eclipse, but I feel like because it's the middle movie, it's kind of like the middle child of the series.
Yeah.
And I really like it, like, as a whole, but I think it can be forgotten about a lot. It came out in June, too, whereas all the other ones came out in November, so and it came out 6 months after New Moon, so it was made very quickly, so I think it was a bit of an afterthought.
Yeah.
Not an afterthought, but it was a lot more rushed, and I think there was less hype around it overall.
It got, like, the best reviews, though.
Yeah, it did, actually. It is, like, critically the best one.
How about the My Love scene?
Oh, the proposal
My
scene?
Yeah.
So there, Bella's wearing, again, a flannel, like a purplish flannel.
It's weird that the scene is really romantic and stuff, and whatever. They're not dressed up at all. Not that they have to be, but Edward has like a denim or linen shirt again. I can't tell what fabric that is, but what do you think of the ring? So there's a proposal.
Oh. What do you think of the ring?
I get confused about it because he says it was his mother's and it's supposed to be really old, but for some reason it doesn't look vintage to me. It's really big and flat with a bunch of little diamonds, and
yeah,
I pictured an old ring to be a little more simple. I mean, it is simple in the way that it's flat, but
there's kind of so many diamonds that it must be so expensive.
Yeah, and it looks minimalistic in a way. It looks modern to me, but it's supposed to be vintage. And in the commentary, Stephanie Meyer said, everybody says that looks like my grandma's ring. And she was like, it's supposed to be. So maybe I just don't know.
I'm Googling right now, vintage engagement rings. Yeah, all the images that come up are one diamond.
That's what I thought that they kind of look the same as they do now.
My grandmother's wedding ring kind of looked like this. A diamond, but then a big chunky
circular
band around it. So it's like the diamond doesn't really stick out as much. It's like more like within the band.
That's what I thought a vintage ring would look like. A little more modest, not as flashy. I don't know.
I like it though. I mean,
I like it.
The thing is, they had to get a ring that like was unlike any other ring. They couldn't just get a diamond ring, and it's like it had to be a big deal. It had to stand out. Yeah, but this is like I don't know.
I honestly wouldn't like that engagement ring. I would not be happy with that.
Really?
I don't like it. Yeah, to me it looks like a fashion ring, like something you get at Forever 21.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Obviously at Forever 21 it'd be fake gems, but it's cool that it's unique. You're right, like it is distinctly Twilight. I like that about it, but I'm not crazy about it.
I can see someday whoever proposes to you is gonna propose with a
the
ring
Twilight
that looks a lot like this.
Because they're like, oh, you love Twilight. Yeah. You know what? Whatever. I would take it.
Yeah, me too. I never want to be one of those people. I mean, no offense to anyone listening who maybe did this, but like my mom did this as well, who like picks out their own ring.
Oh, me neither.
I want to like see what someone gets me.
Yeah.
I'm like I said, I'm not into fashion, so like
as long as it's a high quality enough ring that I never have to take it off and it's not gonna break or something.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
It looks different up close.
I think some of those are replicas.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't think they're correct.
I don't like a lot of little holes.
I hate holes.
Yeah.
I'm scared of little holes.
Yeah, me too. It's like a phobia.
Do you hate condensation too? It's really disturbing.
I don't like when you are lying and like your skin gets little dents from
I don't
something.
like that either.
Or
I hate at the beach when the tide goes back and then all those little holes show up.
I hate it so much. Or like obviously like beehives or just when I'm noticing anything.
So, this ring gives me phobia a little bit.
Yeah. No, it does. And that's like
maybe that's why I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I see that. Oh my god, I never knew you had the same thing. I didn't have that until someone told me it was a phobia.
Search condensation.
Oh god.
I hate
that. I don't like that.
But sometimes it's like perfect circles and that creeps me out for some reason.
Yeah. Well, it's a scientific thing because it's like when you have all these little holes, it's like you don't know what's in there.
Ugh.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
it reminds me of frog eggs or something. I hate that. Oh, don't look it up. Don't look it up.
Oh, it's horrible. It's so bad.
Why would you look that up?
Oh, it's so bad. I don't know. Sometimes I do it just to upset me. No. It's so bad.
Don't do it.
Okay. We're done with this. I now hate this ring.
Gives me phobia.
Oh, yeah.
Especially some of the replicas where the diamonds like go out more. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
All right.
Okay, then we have the fight scene. Riley and Victoria have combat boots on, which I think is very of the time. Combat boots were all the rage. I mean, they're still in, I think.
I think it would have been cool, though, if Victoria was still barefoot for this
part.
Especially in the snow. That would be really interesting.
That would have been cool. This is when Bella has her classic green and white striped hat, which Mel gave me.
For the fight scene, she's wearing that?
Yeah, well, when they go camping, like, up in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote, is this the outfit of the movie? I feel like the hat is very distinct.
Yeah, I agree. And the hat, I feel like she wore kind of as an afterthought because of the wig, but I think it looks cute.
Oh, well, apparently, sorry, talking about the commentary again, apparently because it was really cold or something, she wore the hat. And during the kiss scene with Jacob, I guess Kristen Stewart wanted to wear the hat. Yeah, maybe because of the wig. Yeah. And they were like, no, take the hat off.
Oh, really?
That would have been kind of funny.
It would have been kind of funny if she's wearing a hat where the wind is blowing. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Well, actually, this outfit that she's wearing here, I know she's not wearing it for the kiss.
Yeah.
But it looks a little bit similar to her outfit when her and Jacob are walking in La Push.
Oh, yeah, it does.
It's like
a maroonish
rain jacket, and she's wearing a hood in that scene as well.
Yeah, it does.
There's a funny meme online, how Bella's, like, freezing at night?
Yeah.
It's like, no wonder you're freezing. You're wearing, like, just a little...
I know.
Dainty flannel.
I know.
With a t-shirt.
It's
like, why
silly.
didn't she bring a thermal jacket?
We've seen her dress up a lot, like in many coats, so why wouldn't...
Like,
I don't know.
look at this outfit she's wearing.
I know.
In the mountains.
I know.
It's so small.
It's just a lightweight flannel. Edward has a North Face backpack, which I thought was funny. I don't know why. It's just weird when they have... You can tell what the brand is. During the kiss scene, the Jacob and Bella kiss scene, Jacob's wearing, like, khaki shorts, and you can see his boxers for a second. They're, like, teal.
Ooh.
I don't know if that was intentional, because you only see it for one quick shot, and then you can't see it again.
Oh, that's, like, a continuity error, right?
Probably. I don't know. During the fight scene, the Cullens are all in black. Alice and Rosalie are both wearing leather, I believe, leather jackets. Or fake leather, we don't know. After Jacob gets hurt and he's lying in bed, I thought it was interesting that the blanket on top of him is like a camo blanket.
Oh, really?
I never noticed that before. Yeah, that's not really fashion, but
yeah. I mean,
kind of.
The Wolfpack and Charlie and even some of the humans, like, their fashion, I feel like, is very... I probably already said this. It's like, it reminds me of when I have my best friend, she lives in Vermont, and when I go up there and I spend time with their families, they're like big hunters and stuff.
Yeah.
They wear a lot of camouflage, a lot of flannel, like a lot of boots. It's just like a very rustic look.
Very outdoorsy.
Yeah, and we see that a lot with them.
True.
But it's not super versatile, and I don't think there's a lot of like thought that goes into it.
Then we're basically at the end.
Yeah, so what do they wear in that final scene? She wears a really pretty yellow sweater.
Yeah.
And I really like the sweater. Yellow is my favorite color.
It is so pretty, and it matches the background. Kind of. And she has kind of curly hair. She looks so beautiful.
I feel like this outfit is really meant to represent that she's just entering into happier times. At this point in the series, there's no question her and Edward are going to be together.
Yeah.
That part of the story is over. They're done.
And Edward's wearing this light lilac-ish checkered button-up shirt. It's fine. It matches the background. It's cute.
It's cute, and it goes well with her sweater.
But overall, I thought that these were the worst clothes so far. I don't know. They were just, like, unremarkable. Like, we didn't really get that excited about any of these outfits. No. I said the best outfits may have been Bella's hat, Alice's outfits, Rosalie's flashback, and Edward wore a lot of V-necks and denim shirts.
Yeah.
Or at least blue button-up shirts.
And I think they really did an injustice to Victoria's character with the way that they dressed her. It's like they didn't even pay attention to the first two movies.
You couldn't even really tell what she was wearing sometimes. I know she moves really fast, but it was just not memorable.
Yeah, no.
Whereas in the first movies, you really remember, oh, she's wearing this white, fluffy fur poncho thing or cape graphic tee and barefoot. It was really distinct.
This doesn't really have to do with the fashion, but someone made an interesting comment on one of our Instagrams about Victoria that was like, in the first movie, the two different actors, they portray Victoria very differently.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, some of it is probably because how Bella sees Victoria in the first movie is how differently she sees her. Yeah. It's very different from how she sees her in Eclipse.
I know that I think we both prefer the first Victoria, but technically, Bryce Dallas Howard played Victoria more accurately in a way. At least when you read Brie Tanner, she is supposed to have like a little baby doll voice that's high pitched and sweet and
I'm the one with the wicked curveball. It's not very sinister.
Even though we liked that Victoria, technically the second Victoria is more true to the book. We just don't really know that because we don't see we see Bella's point of view.
Yeah.
So
I think if you combined the fashion of the first Victoria with Bryce Dallas Howard's delivery, it would probably be like amazing Victoria.
Oh well. Breaking Dawn, part 1.
Breaking Dawn.
Here we go.
So I see there your notes. Just get right into it.
Yep, just right into it. The first scene, Bella has a brown leather jacket with a hood. It's pretty stylish.
It's pretty stylish. I always thought this outfit was interesting because it's very stylish and it's very vampire Bella.
Yeah,
and
which is a little too soon for that.
It's too soon for it. Like, she looks very different from, especially how we just saw her in Eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe it's because she's trying on the wedding heels, and, like, that really makes her look like she's someone who goes to SoulCycle, and...
She does then put her normal sneakers back on, though, and then it feels a little bit more...
Yeah.
Okay, this is Bella.
Do you think that this jacket, like, she's already... Obviously, Vampire Bella has a different wardrobe because, like, Alice designs it for her. But do you think that, like, Alice has already, like, given her some of her new clothes?
It's interesting thing is it looks kind of like an old Bella jacket. It's not that different. It's just that it's like tighter, and she doesn't usually wear leather jackets, so it feels like a combination of old Bella and new Bella in a way.
Yeah,
like, it's definitely an old Bella color, and she, you know, wears a lot of jackets historically, but yeah, it does feel a little more sleek. Alice has pearl studs, a pencil skirt, tights, flats. Sort of like a patterned collar design. Edward's in a blue button-up again.
Yeah.
Like, wow. I'm getting a little sick of these. But I guess if you hadn't seen the movie in a while, you wouldn't notice, but...
And if you're not watching for the outfits.
Yeah, if you're not... Yeah. Later, in her bedroom, Bella's in a purple, tight, long-sleeve shirt. She has gray leggings on.
Would you call that a Henley?
No, I think the henleys are over. I don't think we have them anymore. Henleys are like a specific texture. I don't know what it is about it. No, that's just like a cotton.
Okay.
Like a smooth cotton shirt.
Wait,
Henleys
what
have like
about
a
this?
texture to them. Oh yeah, I think that kind of is the Henley. Yeah, I think that is.
That is a Henley.
And by that, we mean the white shirt she wears during the honeymoon
when
later.
she realizes she's pregnant. It kind of looks like the same Henley that she wears in the biology scene.
It does kind of.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is, but it would be cool if it was. And we can imagine that it is, because it's so similar.
Yeah.
I think it's weird. It's notable that Bella's wearing leggings in that bedroom scene, because we've never seen her wear leggings before.
I feel like there's tight sweatpants.
Maybe. They're really tight.
Yeah, they're really tight.
But when she's on the bed and she's kind of on her knees moving across the bed, I think they look like leggings.
Yeah. Well, I just think her legs look very skinny in this scene. Kristen Stewart obviously, like, lost weight for the part. Obviously, like, they did CGI for when she looks really, really thin, but, like, she probably had to, like, lose weight, and also she was doing action stuff.
Okay,
but, like,
but if
it's
they
noticeable.
were sweatpants, they would look baggier.
I think they're
tight
leggings. Sweatpants.
I think they're leggings.
We'll do a poll.
Okay, anyway, Edward has a flashback to back in his old days, and he looks great. I mean, all the old clothes look good on them.
Yeah, but I feel like you don't, maybe it's just from the clips I saw, I feel like you don't get to see much of his outfit. It's a lot of close-ups.
Well, he has a very long coat on that's, like, very gentlemanish.
Yeah, and like a
very
top hat.
1930s. And then he has an Irish-ish, like a flat cap. Almost like a newsboy cap. My dad owns one of those.
And so does my dad.
Yeah. Then we have the wedding dream.
Oh, yes. I forgot about this. And they're all wearing white. And Bella's outfit, her wedding dress, is like a much more, like, modern day wedding dress that we see a lot of people wear. It's strapless.
Like in Bride Wars.
Yeah.
It has like a heart-shaped bodice by her chest. Yeah, it's strapless.
A lot of people say that they prefer this wedding dress to the one that she actually wears. And, like, of course you do, because you're from this time period.
There's a lot of... It really, like, highlights her boobs. But I feel like that's not Bella's style.
No, and honestly,
It's forgettable.
Yeah, I am very bored by wedding dresses that look like that. I have really not been to a wedding where anyone hasn't worn strapless.
Yeah. And there's like a belt kind of.
Yeah.
It's pretty, obviously. Like, it's a wedding dress. Pretty much all wedding dresses are pretty, but like, it's just forgettable.
Just basic. The back is really pretty, though.
The back is very pretty. That's true.
Oh, I'm looking at a picture of Rob and Kristen behind the scenes, and it's so cute. Throwback to our Robson episode.
Edward has like a cream tie on and a white suit. Yep, everyone's in white.
Mm-hmm.
But he has a red flower.
We even see
Red rose.
Phil in this scene, right?
No way.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, that's Phil. Looks like Channing Tatum, but like less attractive. Sorry, that was mean.
I don't like it. It's like creeping me out.
That's Phil.
That's
so
definitely not the
weird.
same Phil from the first one.
We hardly saw him in the first one. Did we even see his face in the first one?
He does look like Channing Tatum.
Nice, Renee.
They're in a different world than Bella.
Mm-hmm. So then it's Bella getting ready for the wedding, and Alice and Rosalie are both in purple silk robes. They're kind of cool.
Yeah.
Bella's in just like a gray cotton cardigan, and that's what you wear when you get ready. You wear a robe. Renee has a long maroon wine red dress. She has curly hair, rings. Oh, she has lots of rings on her hands. Still got that bohemian look to her. And like, yeah, we just saw Alice and Rosalie wearing purple, and then their bridesmaids' dresses are purple too.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is called, but the bridesmaids wear this. Like, everybody has this neckline at the wedding. It's like really wide V-neck almost. I don't know what to call that.
A plunging neckline?
Yeah.
It like,
I guess so.
one side kind of overlaps the other.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Alice doesn't really have that, does she? I guess she does, yeah.
Yeah, they all match Rosalie, Alice, and Esme, but they're all wearing different dresses too. They're not identical.
Yeah.
Alice is more sequined, fringy, like
It's very
1920s. Yeah.
dress, yeah. And Rosalie's is much like sexier. She has a slit.
Yeah.
And it's long and it's very elegant.
Mm-hmm.
And Esme's is probably the most boring of them. It's just a little bit more modest.
Mm-hmm.
Not boring, but just she doesn't impress, you know?
Yeah. Well, she's the mom.
She's a yeah.
She dresses the part.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the guys' outfits?
Oh, I think everyone looks awesome at the wedding.
Yeah, me
including,
too.
obviously, Edward. And I noticed that they're all wearing white tie, which, remember, that was the Met Gala a few years ago? Which is, like, a very historic men's way of dressing from, like, the 1920s, 30s, where men would always wear white ties. And, like, if you see Edward's shirt, it kind of has that layered, like, indented, I don't know what they call that, pointed end to it, the fringe, and that's like a very white tie look, and I really like that. It's very historical.
Yeah, I really like it too.
But yeah, the Met Gala,
so amazing.
The Met Gala a few years ago did white tie as a theme, and nobody really did it. People didn't know what it was. I know.
Why can't they just do research and then do it?
I know, just and also like white tie.
Yeah. Oh, and then
people wore black ties.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I
yeah,
know.
like that's literally the name.
I know. I think Edward looks. I mean, he has a bow tie. I think
I think it's a regular tie. No, you're right. It's a bow tie.
Yeah, it's so cute. I love men in bow
so
ties.
cute.
He just looks so beautiful.
Oh my god. What's Stephanie Meyer wearing at the wedding?
I didn't write that down.
Who was she supposed to be at the wedding?
I don't know.
She like also has like a purple
cousin once removed.
It's funny, like everyone kind of has a purplish dress.
Mm-hmm.
Besides
purple is the
Melissa
color.
Rosenberg, she's wearing gold.
Stephanie's dress it's kind of casual.
Yeah, she could have gone in at Talbot's.
Yep. Okay, let's talk about Bella's real wedding dress.
Yes. So this wedding dress was designed by Carolyn Herrera.
Wow.
And it was inspired by the 1920s, but it's supposed to be also suitable for now.
Mm-hmm.
And Carolyn said that she wanted it to be simple, but with an extravagant back, which is also pretty traditional with the buttons and lace, yet seductive. And so, like, this was obviously a big reveal. So we go through it very slowly, and we go, like, down the back or up the back, and then we see it from the front, and
I like it.
I really like it.
Yeah, because I think it's really elegant but refined
and it's
too.
Really fitting on her. Like, it fits her perfectly.
And even though it's like kind of conservative, I guess you could say, because it has long sleeves. It's still really like sexy in a way. Like, it's very tight on her.
Yeah.
So, but it has the long train behind, so it's not like it's just a tight dress.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think it's really pretty. The buttons are beautiful.
Oh, yeah, on the back, and it goes down pretty far in her back.
Yeah.
It, like, almost goes to her butt.
Yeah.
I
The
think
lace
it's
detail.
so beautiful. And
I know.
it's very unique.
It is unique. And she has a little braid in her hair. Okay, sorry, that's hair. I can't talk about that.
Yeah, and there's buttons on the sleeve, too.
Yeah, and even the sleeves have lace. It's just very intricate. And
Do you think her boobs look kind of awkward?
Her boobs do look a little old-fashioned.
Because, like, no, there's, like, lines where her boobs are going, and they go, like, diagonally through it. So, like, at some angles, it kind of makes her boobs look, like, pointy.
Yeah, but I feel like that was kind of an old-fashioned look for boobs.
Yeah, that's true.
It is a little... Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Am I making this up? Was her wedding dress kind of similar, or am I making that up?
I feel like both the princesses had similar wedding dresses if you combined them, because Kate Winslet...
Yeah, Kate Winslet.
No,
wait, no. Kate Middleton. I'm like, Kate.
Kate. That up. So she had long sleeves, Kate Middleton.
Oh, yeah.
But then, it's very similar to Meghan Markle.
Yeah, they both had long sleeve dresses, which I'm like, was that inspired by Twilight? Did she get married after or before Twilight? Kate Middleton.
Before.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like Meghan Markle's is a little bit similar, although I think Bella's is better. But I feel like Meghan Markle, hers was inspired by the wedding dress that Cinderella wears in the movie. I don't know if, like, it was deliberately, but it reminds me of that. But hers isn't as, like, form-fitting as Bella's.
Yeah. It is like a princess wedding dress.
Yeah.
A modern princess wedding dress.
It is.
The Denali clan, they're at the wedding, and they're kind of all wearing, like, gold, silver, brown. That's really all there is to say. They look kind of glamorous.
Yeah, they
And
are
like,
all color coordinated.
Mm-hmm. They're very much like gold, yellowish, whereas the Collins are all purple. Oh, I said Jessica was not glamorous at all. She's fine. Actually, it's not that bad. When I was watching the movie, I thought it looked like she was wearing a sundress or something.
Look at Mike.
Like, I think Mike looks good.
Like, Mike does look good.
He has, like, a bright blue button-up shirt under, like, a brown jacket.
No, he looks good.
Oh,
He's
no,
aged.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks tan.
Yeah, he looks like
Mike!
he's growing up. Mike!
Oh,
my
God! Step up from Eclipse.
No.
Yeah, he looks really good.
Oh, my gosh.
I would have a crush on him.
Yeah, I would too. I, like, realistically, I know Mike is annoying, but, like,
he looks
the
really
way he
cute
looks right here, he does look really cute.
Yeah, I'd fall over him. And Eric's in a sweater vest, which is kind of cute.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. It's kind of feminine.
It's quirky.
And did we say Jessica?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, Jessica,
no.
Angela?
No.
Hers is fine. It's like a tight, just
Brownish.
like
Has a belt around the middle, too.
Mm-hmm.
That was a look.
And Charlie, obviously, is just in a suit. What does Billy wear to the wedding?
Well, he has his hat on, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he has a hat on.
You know what I realized? Like, here, Sue Clearwater is pushing him around. This might be super obvious to everyone else, but I think Billy thought that they were going to get together or something, so that's why he's mad in this scene.
Yeah.
At Charlie.
I always thought it was because he was, like, jealous that... Not jealous, but, like, protective of Harry. That, like,
yeah, maybe.
Charlie was with Harry's widow. But, like, yeah, I kind of see that.
I can't remember when. I think it was in Eclipse when Bella shows up at the house after Jacob's injured. I'm pretty sure Sue is standing behind him. So it seemed like something... They were at least really close. So, I don't know. I feel like Billy was jealous. But it's weird that the movie, like, it's just in the background, this weird drama.
What if Billy murdered Harry?
Oh! No, we know he didn't.
No, we know it was a heart attack. But, like, things can trigger heart attacks. What if did they do an autopsy?
We saw Harry die.
Yep, we saw him clutch his heart. We saw him die.
How would Billy have done that?
Well,
he wasn't even there.
Because maybe he gave him something.
Oh.
Beforehand.
I thought he was, like, scared because he saw Victoria.
Well, maybe his...
You know what? It's possible.
It's possible. No, and that's in the movie. That's the movie adaptation.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
In the book, we don't see him die.
He killed Harry. To be with Sue.
To be with Sue. This is...
And now his plan's it's unraveling.
Yes.
Right before his eyes.
Yes.
His hot friend with the mustache is stealing his woman.
Oh my god.
Because, yeah, Charlie is hot.
Charlie is so hot. Oh my god, I'm just, like, even looking at him from the back. Thinking about Seth's outfit. It's fine.
It's cute.
It's cute.
Seth's adorable.
Boo boo.
Jacob shows up. He has a white button-up. If I'm remembering correctly, it's a little bit, is it unbuttoned a little bit, or I don't know. It's the fanciest we've ever seen him. Oh, I wrote, it's the fanciest we've ever seen him, and he's not. But scene feels Pride and Prejudice like. I don't know, him and Bella dancing together, even though I don't shape it, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
They're both white on white.
And at this point, like, her hair is tousled, and, like, it goes a little bit more together.
He's not wearing a tie or anything, but that's okay.
It's really cute, actually.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Jacob. We'll give that to you.
Jacob, that's cute. All right. Oh, he's wearing jeans.
Oh, you lose a point.
Oh. Remember when I was like, Kristen was wearing jeans to a wedding? And I'm like, I respect it. And you're like, I don't, but that's okay.
To be fair, Jacob didn't enter the wedding, so...
Yeah.
It's kind of like him showing up to prom again.
Exactly. Yeah. He popped in. He just threw something on.
Yeah. Wow, that's his thing. All right, what about Bella's dress after the wedding, when they're on their way to the honeymoon?
Does she wear the same dress that she wears when they arrive?
Yeah.
It's, I think, a safe choice.
Yeah. I personally like it, and, like, I would maybe wear it. There's a little, it's a cream-colored...
more grown up.
Yeah, there's a cream-colored dress. It's pretty tight, and there's a black bow belt around the middle. It looks like a almost plastic material or something.
Yeah.
It's pretty, it's polished, but it's not really Bella, and kind of reminds me of Gossip Girl for some reason.
I can see that. I think it's safe. I think a reason I'm not crazy about it is, like, because it was the promotional pictures for Breaking Down Part 1. I mean, there are some other promotional photo clothes that I don't have a problem with, but it just looks kind of boring.
I guess Bella probably wouldn't wear an exciting dress.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, Alice is picking all of her outfits.
Yeah.
And then Edward is wearing, like, a blue button-up with, like, dress pants. And, like I said, I feel like the blue button-up looks like Carlisle's shirt earlier.
True, it does. Also, I wrote, this is not easy to notice, but Edward's honeymoon shoes are very attractive to me. He's wearing, like, brown Oxford shoes. They're hot. And that's the kind of shoes I always pictured Edward to wear, so thanks.
What about their outfits during the honeymoon?
Oh, okay.
I noticed that, like, obviously Bella's trying on the lingerie and stuff to seduce Edward, but even after they have sex for the first time, all of her outfits now are, like, way skimpier than we ever see her dress. Like, when they're playing chess,
little shorts.
her shorts are so short. They're like, barely shorts. And she
wants to get laid.
Yeah, she looks really, really thirsty. Yeah, all of her shorts are super short. She does not care.
Guess what?
What?
There's a part. Bella's in bed. She's kind of wearing, like, this light blue baby doll lingerie thing.
Yeah.
And once again, the bra part does not fit her boobs.
Oh, no.
It's like, have you ever noticed that? I notice that every time for some reason.
I actually
it's like through the middle.
Yeah.
It's way too small.
I have noticed that, actually. And actually, during these honeymoon times, Edward, like, does wear pajamas and stuff.
Yeah. He's just really casual, which, you know, that I'm not really that into that for Edward, but he actually looks really cute. I mean, he's, like, his pants rolled up.
Yeah.
He's wearing these beige pants and
I like these colors on him, too.
Yeah,
so
white
gentle.
V-neck. It looks good on him. He wears shorts. When they go swimming, he wears red swim trunks, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the swim trunks.
I'm okay with them, but it's just interesting because he doesn't usually wear that color. But I'm fine. And Bella wears a white bikini.
I feel like normally she wouldn't wear a bikini. But, like...
She'd probably swim in her t-shirt.
Yeah.
Bella, what are you doing?
Yeah, but she's on a whole different level for this.
She's really into her husband.
Oh, so then she's wearing the henley again when she finds out that she's pregnant. It's very tight. She looks very thin, but she's holding her belly.
Yeah. I actually think they should have done a little bit of a fake belly.
I think so, too.
Because they say, like, oh, Kristen just stuck her stomach out a little. It worked perfectly.
I don't think it No, it didn't. It literally looks, like, completely flat. It doesn't stick out whatsoever.
I know.
It looks ridiculous.
She's, like, holding her stomach and looking in the mirror. Yeah. And doesn't look pregnant at all.
No, it looks so stupid.
And then when that lady walks in, and she's like, oh,
what did you do to her?
She doesn't look pregnant at all.
No.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I literally hold my stomach like that just, like, when I'm gurgling.
Yeah.
So dumb.
So weird. Yeah. Then they leave the honeymoon,
Mm-hmm.
and there's not much to say about their outfits when they're in the car. She's wearing a crew neck sweater. He has blue button up again. We've heard that. Jake, actually, this is a really good outfit he wears. He's wearing a brown leather jacket.
That's like the best outfit he has.
Yeah, a dark green flannel button up. I think he has like boots on. I said, best we've ever seen him. Gets off motorcycle. Okay.
He glowed up.
Yeah, he has a good outfit there. And I like Jacob wearing a leather jacket. He does it a few more times because I think it looks rugged, it matches with the motorcycles, and it's a step up from just wearing like a tank top as we've seen him, or no shirt.
Yeah.
But it's also like Edward wouldn't wear a leather jacket really, so it makes a difference.
I wonder if they thought about this, but him wearing a nicer outfit sort of represents him growing up more, because obviously his clothes were a lot more raggy before because they were going to break because he couldn't control his temper.
True.
And so like now we like trust his demeanor more, that he's a lot calmer.
That's so true.
He knows that he is like okay, and he is not going to ruin his really nice leather jacket.
Oh my gosh, Mel. That is so true. And, sometimes I think they do actually think of these kind of things, so it's possible. Carla has, like, a really nice tweed jacket when they show up at the house. It was Edwardish, too.
Yeah.
Like father, like son. Not the other sons.
Yeah, what is Carlisle and Emmett's relationship like? Carlisle and Jasper's.
I don't know.
Carlisle does have, like, a close relationship with Alice, though, and Rosalie.
I could see that, yeah. How about when Bella's pregnant? Her clothes.
Well, it's tough to really rate those, because at this point it really is about being comfortable, I think.
Yeah,
There's, like,
I'm kind of a jerk to tear them apart.
Well, she's wearing, like, a t-shirt and, like, a hoodie. It's really just anything that fits.
Yeah. Except later, she actually does, like, here she has a blue shirt that looks like a maternity shirt.
She does look nicer. And I feel like that's important for that scene, because that's when Edward is talking to the belly or listening to it, and so like it's cute. It's good that she's not looking like really sloppy in that scene.
Okay, we got a big scene coming up. Okay, Edward, I don't know if you have a picture of this. Edward at one point wears this brown crew neck t-shirt, and it doesn't look good.
It doesn't look great.
I don't know. I think it doesn't look good.
This is when he is asking Jacob to kill him.
I think so.
Bella dies. Yeah.
Maybe because it's a low moment, he doesn't look good.
Oh, so he wears it when he's having that conversation with Jacob and when he yells at Bella, right?
Maybe. I can't remember.
You've left me alone in this.
I can't remember.
I think so.
But I don't like that shirt at all.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. We haven't really seen Edward in that color before.
Yeah. Rosalie wears black again. She has a black top that's sheer lace over a black tank top. And I actually thought it was a pretty cool shirt. So I would wear it. And during the bath scene, when Rosalie's giving Bella a bath, she's in a brown top, black leggings. But it's actually quite fashionable. There's like a deep neck to it, and it's flowy, and I don't know, it looks like thought was put into it. When Alice is in the living room, all the characters are just kind of standing around in the house.
Yeah, they don't do much.
She's wearing like a light pink mauve kind of color.
Yes.
It's long sleeve with lace detail around the neck.
It's like collar. A sweater.
It looks like it's from Free People or something.
Yeah, I like it too.
It's very casual. She has necklaces. And I wrote that it matches her lipstick. I don't know if you can tell, but
yeah.
I wrote, everyone dressed pretty casual, cozy.
Yeah, because they're just sitting around, I guess.
Yeah.
Again, they don't really have to dress casual.
I know. It's true.
They're very hungry and, like, tired, though. It's, like, weird. They don't sleep, but, like, they haven't been feeding during this time, so they must feel, like, not that energized.
Yeah, you're right. I wrote that we see... In a different scene, they have different outfits. We see Alice again in this burgundy, reddish color, and Rosalie in black again. And so that seems like it's like their colors now. But then in the last scene, they're wearing the same colors, but they switched. So now Alice is in black and Rosalie is in this kind of reddish color.
Do you think that there's any meaning to that?
I don't know. For some reason, those two colors seem to be the sisters' colors for the movie. Maybe the switch doesn't mean anything, but... Or maybe it's like Rosalie was black, but now she's really happy because Nesme's born, and Alice, this starts problems for her. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
So, also, I want to say that Jacob is... Do you want to say the thing about the...
Oh, yeah. Well, I just
Karen
learned...
Lautner sign?
I learned, this is more commentary on the commentary, that apparently Jacob and, like, his manager or something created a contract that said he only wanted to be shirtless once per movie.
Which probably applied just to Breaking Dawn.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Because
It's not sad.
it is sad. Because it's totally objectified.
Yeah, young guy.
Why did you have a Jacob outfit to talk about?
Oh, no, just because Jacob wears more real clothes.
Yeah, he does wear more clothes.
We don't see him in
this.
the jorts.
We only see him shirtless in the very beginning of Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Yeah.
When he gets the wedding invitation.
And then otherwise he's wearing a lot of flannels. And actually he has like a reddish flannel.
Yeah. He's kind of stepped up his look. He looks good.
He's grown up.
The movie ends with Bella turning into a vampire, and I hate this dress that she wears.
The blue one?
Yep. And this ends the movie, and then it starts the next movie.
Is it a dress or is it just a long shirt?
It's a blue dress. Yeah, it's like blue. It's like royal blue tight dress.
And she has
I
leggings, right?
No.
What? She has bare legs?
Yeah, she has bare legs. How did I remember this? It's in both movies. I remember it because
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one that she wears when she...
No.
This
is the very end.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
I'm talking about the blue thing that she wears when her legs bend backwards.
I feel like there's not much to say about that.
Yeah. I was like, geez, you hate that one so much?
No. Her vampire dress, I hate it.
I hate it too.
I think it looks really corporate. Like she's which, no offense, because I work in marketing too, so I'm not shaming anyone, but it looks like she's a PR person who's going out for drinks after with her colleagues. Like, it's not something Bella would wear. It's really tight and doesn't have much character to it at all.
No.
It could be from Charlotte Russe or something. I don't like that dress.
I also feel like it's kind of clubbish, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe during the day she has, like,
Goosey, do you think she'd wear that to
blazer over
work?
it? Maybe not. Okay,
It's kind of short.
The slit in the dress, is that real or is that from when she is running around? Because I feel like
it's from when she's running around.
Okay.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it got shorter. Maybe not. No, yeah, it is more of like a club dress, which is weird. Like, who put her in that?
Yeah.
That's not Bella's style.
Alice.
And then she wears it for a long time and she doesn't even
Yeah.
care. And I don't know, it just doesn't look like her style.
I don't like it either. It seems like it is supposed to be the exact same color as the prom dress.
But it's just... No, it's not as interesting and it's very plain. And she doesn't have any accessories with it. Like with the prom dress, she had the leggings, the sneakers, the cardigan, her jewelry, and that added a lot of character. And it also had ruffles to it. And this is just very plain.
Yeah. I do like the slit better than no slit. Like the slit like makes it look a lot more animalistic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like it. I think that they should have put her in the dress that Alice sees her wear in the Vision in New Moon.
Agree. I know.
It's like a very pretty, flowy dress.
Overall, I think that the wedding had the best outfits. They looked really great. I think Alice and Rosalie had good outfits. And even Jacob had some nice outfits.
Yeah, Jacob really impressed me in this one.
Yeah. And besides that, there were some unremarkable outfits, but I was actually surprised by this movie. I was like, oh, okay. The clothes were actually kind of nice. Even though maybe Bella wasn't dressing the same as she always did, I still think that it had some good fashion moments in this movie. Breaking Dawn Part 2.
This is the final movie.
Sad. Very sad.
So, yeah, there's a lot to say about this one. Obviously, we don't like the blue dress that she starts out in, but Edward is wearing like a white button-up shirt.
I think he looks handsome, but he also looks older.
He does.
I don't know why.
I think, I hate saying this, but like, I feel like, because I love Robert Pattinson so much, but his body has changed a lot. So, like, when he was wearing these clothes earlier in the series, it made him look like he looked just younger because he was younger. And
he was,
so,
really
like,
skinny.
now when he's in these, like, he definitely is filled out more and he looks more like a man. And then in combination, not to mention the hair, but with the hair, he definitely looks like more of a dad.
Yeah. And apparently they didn't really do makeup on the vampires this time. They kind of... I don't know. Apparently they just didn't do as much as the previous movies, and a lot of it they did post-production. They would, like, just smooth their skin out.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. That's what they said on the commentary.
Oh my god.
So they didn't really do the whole, like, Edward makeup.
Why was Breaking Dawn just, like, out to disappoint me?
I don't know. Although, I mean, I generally thought Breaking Dawn was the worst, but I do like some of it more than Eclipse, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I know. He doesn't look the same.
Gosh, the thing that bothers me is that they're supposed to be consistent throughout.
I know.
They're supposed to look the same. So, like, if you put a lot of makeup on in the earlier ones, you have to do the same amount.
I know. I think that's
in
why
the
they
later
look
ones.
different.
Yeah.
I think we always wondered why do they look different in Breaking Dawn.
Yeah, they all do
That's
look
why.
tanner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh, that really
They apparently
upsets
just,
me.
like, edited the colors and stuff.
Gosh.
I know.
I wish I didn't know that. That's
I'm
really
sorry.
upsets me.
Jacob shows up in a light brown long sleeve shirt. It's fine. Not that flattering, I think. It's sporty. I don't know. I can cut that out. First call-in scene, literally everyone is in blues and grays.
Welcome to the family.
Carlisle's wearing this button-up shirt with hooded cardigan, and the cardigan has large pockets, and I thought it looked really hipster-ish, and it's kind of weird for him. Esme has a t-shirt dress. It's kind of like that style with a brown belt cinched around the waist and dark tights. And I'll just say, because I'm going to be repeating myself, that it's like a theme through the rest of the movie that all the women start to wear dresses with black tights. It's like a thing.
Yeah,
like
I've noticed
everybody
that too.
wears, Bella too. Everyone starts wearing dresses with tights.
Yeah.
And I thought it was interesting. So Bella does it too. Later, we see her long sleeve black dress. It's like soft looking. She has black tights. I think
This one?
light gray sweater dress, black opaque tights.
Yeah.
Like, I wrote it many times.
I really do like that look on her.
Yeah, it is really
I
pretty.
think it's kind of casual, but also sleek.
Yeah.
I don't really like the look on the other ones as much, though.
The other Cullen.
Yeah.
girls. Yeah. They all do it. And I thought it was interesting because Bella never really wore dresses before. And now in Breaking Dawn Part 2, she wears dresses in so many scenes.
Yeah. Well, she has that whole closet now
True.
from Alice.
Yeah. I
So,
find
like,
it weird. I don't know. Bella seems like someone, I mean, maybe because she's a vampire now, seems like someone who does kind of have a style, even if she thinks she doesn't, and she's comfortable in her clothes. And I find it weird that she's just like,
so
"All right,
willing to
I'll just wear whatever you give me."
Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way.
I wouldn't really be like that. Like, if someone replaced my wardrobe with whatever they picked out, I'd be kind of like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd
unless
be
I loved
insulted.
I loved it. Yeah, it's kind of like Kim Kardashian
Yeah.
with Kanye.
Yeah.
Like, here's a new wardrobe.
And just like, okay. Yeah.
New me. Yeah.
I would definitely never date a guy who redid my whole wardrobe.
I know. That's
my
really
gosh.
weird. Kim's like, he was right.
Yeah. I don't know.
I also think, so the Cullens, throughout the movie, they're all wearing blue still. And I think it's interesting that they, like, kept the blue tint from the first movie.
Even when, like, the color
Yeah.
scheme of it
Yeah.
wasn't edited with the same blue tint.
No,
Yeah.
but the clothes still keep that blue tint. Yeah, we see Rosalie playing with Renesmee. She's got sheer black tights,
What's
leather
Rene-
boots,
Renesmee
denim
wearing?
dress. Oh, Renesmee, she actually has some cute outfits as she grows up. I think the first one outfit we see her in when she's a baby, she has like little ruffled white sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cute. And also, I noticed that we start to see Bella and Edward really mirroring each other a lot. Like, they both will wear black on black.
Yeah.
The couple is all in black.
I posted this picture to our Instagram, but when they go to the Denali, they look so good
They
there.
do.
They look amazing.
I think that's Edward's best outfit of the movie. Maybe Bella too. They look really good.
He has a black turtleneck on with a black jacket over it, and she's wearing a like tight-fitted skirt with this gray zip-up jacket.
Black tights.
They honestly look like Giselle and Tom Brady.
They look
so
so
good.
Yeah, I love his turtleneck. It's so good.
They look really hot here.
Oh my gosh. We see Jacob again looking good with a leather jacket. It's almost like vintage aviator-ish looking. And his boots and chino pants. And I like this new Jacob.
Yeah, me too.
Jake's working on his motorcycle at one point, which I forgot about that scene. It's nice that he still has a hobby. And he's wearing this gray V-neck, and I was like, Edward? Is he copying him? Well, actually, a lot of men wear V-necks, so it's not really just Edward's thing. And then Sam walks in, and he's wearing this denim jacket with, like, is it called a shirling? It's, like, fur on the hood, but it's almost like a sheep inside the collar and inside the jacket, and I thought it looked very Northwest-ish.
What about the outfits that they wear on Christmas?
Oh, I wrote at one point, I don't know, she dresses this way around Christmas time too, and this is kind of her style, but I thought Renesmee dressed actually pretty hip when she gets a little older.
Yeah.
She has like these brown leather boots, knee-high socks.
Like a button-up jacket.
Yeah, white tights, a skirt, top, a cardigan.
She looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty hip.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Little model. Who's dressing her? You think Alice is dressing her?
Maybe. Oh, somebody online noticed that Renesmee's skirt matches Jake's shirt. Kinda.
Kind of. It's a
They're
stretch.
plaid. It's a stretch. Calm down, people.
Yeah.
When Irina shows up, she's looking really fancy in a long fur coat because they're from Alaska. Oh, I also noted that it seems like light purple is Renesmee's color. She wears it in so many scenes. Like she's wearing purple. And it made me wonder, is that why it was such a thing in
at the
Breaking
wedding?
Dawn Part 1 and like leading up to it? Like there was so much purple. And I don't know. Maybe just the whole movie is purple, including her, but it seems like it's her signature color. It's like this light magenta color.
Yeah, that's a good observation.
I don't know.
It's like a subtle way that like you're leading up to her being
Maybe.
born. Yeah, even in the flash forward, she's wearing purple.
When we see the Volturi for a second, I thought Caius actually had a really nice suit on. It was black and kind of had like this floral detailing on it. But you can't really notice from far away, but yeah. I also noticed that Esme's wearing the same necklace the whole movie. So
I also noticed that Alice is wearing a key necklace.
I noticed that too.
Which I thought maybe it's because she holds the key to saving them all in the end.
Maybe.
Did you think
about that? Oh my god,
that?
no, I didn't think about that. I noticed the necklace though. Jasper wears another vest outfit. During the researching scene, which is when Bella's Googling immortal children and stuff, Emmett and Jasper, actually maybe it's just Emmett, is wearing a turtleneck and it looked good on him.
Yeah. It's nice to see him in something different.
Yeah. Oh, and later Emmett's wearing a black leather jacket. It's almost like 1950s-ish. Or Arctic Monkeys. It's kind of cool. He's changing things up.
Yeah. I feel like he was probably the most basic of all of them. So
yeah.
He kind of dressed like a frat boy at times there.
Yeah.
On. What about, do you like his wife beater?
No. But it's fine.
Yeah.
It like matches the scene,
That served a purpose.
And I
it
feel
was
like,
to show off his muscles.
And Emmett probably would wear one of those. So
yeah.
Nothing to write home about, but it's fine. Oh, going back to when they went to Alaska, I thought Edward's hair looked, I know I shouldn't talk about hair, but I thought it looked red in that scene.
Yeah, it kind of did.
I was surprised by that. I thought Benjamin, who's played by Rami Malek, had pretty cool clothes.
Yeah.
He's wearing a scarf, a vest, necklaces, silver bracelet.
Ooh.
Had kind of like flowy pants.
I didn't take any notes on these.
That's okay.
Minor characters.
It would be too much, I know.
They have a lot of cool outfits.
Yeah.
The ones from the Amazon look really cool.
Yeah.
And even the Irish ones, like, they look cool.
Yeah, they're wearing like cable knit sweaters. And Garrett shows up in a really long, I think it's called like a duster coat. It's almost like cowboyish. It's really long. Garrett, I'm just going to talk about him for a second. He dresses pretty strange. At one point, he wears this leather sleeveless tunic thing over a long sleeve shirt. It's so weird. It looks like a stonesmith person or something. It's like,
This
one?
Yeah. Yeah, that is weird.
It looks like it's from the 1100s or whatever. And I don't know. And what's interesting is Kate in that scene is also wearing a leather vest.
And they don't know each other.
But they like fall in love.
They fall in love, yeah.
So I think it's kind of like, I noticed the couples start to dress alike. Like Bella and Edward start wearing, they both wear black all the time. They're wearing similar outfits. And I think that was happening with them, where they were wearing like the same clothes.
I hate how like, oh gosh, I shouldn't say this because I love all Twilight fans.
Yeah.
But like they see this and Garrett and Kate have these, like, small, tiny interactions, and then you know there's gonna be people who just, like, really ship it just from that, like, such small thing. It's like, who cares about these people? We don't know Kate at all. What is her personality?
I don't know. She seems nice.
She seems nice, but people are like, yeah, my OTP.
I wrote, there's too many outfits now, and there were, because there's too many people.
Yeah.
The Russians show up. They're Russian, right? And they have leather jackets, like little neck scarves, a lot of buckles.
Do a good job at just being able to easily identify who's from where, just
True.
based off their outfits.
Yeah.
I think maybe sometimes their outfits might just, like, fit stereotypes.
Yeah, true.
But that's kind of just a lazy way to help you remember who people are, I
Yeah.
guess.
Some people, I do feel like, yeah, it can be a little stereotypical, but for some of them that have no character to their clothing, I think, like, Jasper's friends show up, and I'm like, who are you?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I don't know where you're
exactly.
from. Like, there's just too many characters.
Yeah,
so.
you need really distinct outfits for all these minor characters because otherwise it's so boring.
Yeah. I guess we can probably go into, like, the fight, maybe.
Yeah.
I noted that before all this, like, Bella's style from before is kind of gone. And it's a little sad. Like, she looks good, but her, like, she's so different from the Bella that wore a bowling shirt to the first day of school.
Wait, so I found a picture online that's, like, of Esme, and she looks like she's in fighting position.
Oh, yeah.
And she's wearing Uggs. Did you find that scene when you rewatched
Oh,
them?
no, I didn't.
Okay, I might post this on our Instagram, and, like, you guys might have to tell us when this is from. Because I don't know if this is a behind-the-scenes picture. It said in the caption it was from Breaking Down Part 2. Is she, like, practicing fighting in this part?
Maybe.
Is this the necklace that she wears?
Yep.
But yeah, she's wearing Uggs, which is...
No one should wear Uggs in Twilight.
No one should. I mean, Jessica
Maybe
Stanley,
Jessica, yeah.
But, like, none of the Cullens should be in Uggs. That's ridiculous. But, so, yeah, the fight scene... For that scene, it looks like all the Cullens, like, went out and got new jackets.
Yeah, they look really good.
They all look amazing.
Pretty much everyone's in black.
Like, kind of like leather jackets.
Also, there were a few times earlier I made notes that Edward looked attractive and this or that. Like, I guess he had a dark gray pea coat and a collared shirt under a sweater. I drew a heart. So, just so you guys know, he does look pretty good in this movie. Anyway, back to the fight. Yeah, they all look really sleek. It does look like they got new clothes. Carlisle has, like, a purple hood on his outfit.
Bella has, like, these tight... They're not leggings, but they kind of look like athleisure, but they're, like...
Yeah.
Are they leather? I don't know what they are, but they're, like, these tight pants that go with, like, a really tight-fitted leather jacket. Edward has a V-neck. It's not a peacoat, but it's wool.
It's a collared jacket.
Yeah.
Jean shows up and she has cat eye eyeliner now. Not really the smoky eye anymore.
It's like a reddish eyeshadow too.
And the Volturi all have black and red capes and hoods, really long capes, like to the ground. And
their outfits look pretty costumey here.
Yeah. Sorry, this picture of Carl yelling. It's funny. During the commentary, I'm sorry, I'm spoiling so many things of the commentary, but Bill Condon made an interesting point that the good guys' side is, like, a little more democratic compared to the Volturi. Like, yeah, everyone's kind of dressed in dark colors, but everyone has their own style. Like, the Amazon Coven is still dressed in their clothes, and Garrett's still wearing his weird coat thing, and, like, the Denali's have fur. Everyone has their own styles, whereas the Volturi are all wearing the same thing, basically.
Yeah.
So you can just see the contrast when you look at one group to the other.
Yeah, that there's, like, no free thought on the Volturi side.
Yeah.
I mean, there's literally no free thought when, like...
No.
Aro can, like, just touch you and know everything about you.
Yeah, true. No free thought.
What's Renesmee wearing during this scene? Oh, she's
like a little,
like, purple coat on.
Yeah, purple's her color. Purple's cool.
Purple's cool.
Was that foreshadowing?
Oh my god!
I also noticed... I know, that's crazy. Purple's cool. Maybe Bill Condon took that really far. He's like, oh my god, in the first movie, they say purple's cool. Breaking Dawn's gonna be all purple. I I noticed that Renesmee has a little dragonfly clip in her hair. It's cute.
Oh, that is cute.
And I noticed, I believe Bella now has this black leather bracelet on that I think has the Colin crest on it. Either that or it's a watch. But she has like a black band around her wrist, which is like Edward's.
Oh my gosh, I never realized that before.
I only noticed it. I literally paused the movie because she reaches out to grab Renesmee. Remember when Renesmee goes up and is like, "Hello, Arrow," and she touches Arrow's face?
Yeah.
Then not Edward. Then Bella reaches her hand out and like grabs Renesmee.
Yeah, I see
And
it.
she has like this bracelet on. It looked like that's what it was.
Yeah.
It could be a watch, but I don't
she's
know why she would
wearing
wear
huge
it.
heels at this point.
Yeah, she's wearing heels to this fight.
I guess that just shows just how strong she is now that, like, wearing heels won't faze her at all.
I also noticed this guy just has a lot of fashion moments, I guess. Garrett has flannel around his waist, which I thought was funny because flannel has been, like, such a thing throughout the series, but then it kind of became the style in later years. I don't know if it was yet in 2012.
But wearing a flannel around your waist at that point was in. Like, not actually wearing a flannel, but having it.
And so he did that during the fight, and I thought that was kind of funny. After the fight that didn't really happen, Edward's in a black, I wrote almost varsity-shaped jacket. I think I just mean like there's a bomber jacket, I guess you could say. Yeah, I think it's purple underneath. Jake's in a flannel, that one that people think matches Renesmee. I said Bella's outfit. This is not the last scene, but almost the last scene. I hate Bella's almost last scene.
Yeah, so she has like a t-shirt on, a gray t-shirt on over a darker gray t-shirt. And
it looks like it's from Walmart.
Yeah, it's not great. But don't you think that this is closer to Bella's original style?
Yeah, but for some reason it looks cheaper. I don't know. It just doesn't look the same because the shirt underneath is kind of baggy.
Yeah.
And usually she'd wear a really tight shirt under.
It is weird that she's wearing this after she's been so fashionable this whole movie. It's like, why is she suddenly wearing this? Alice wasn't there to dress her that day.
It just doesn't look as nice as the other outfits like that.
Yeah.
Also, gray on gray.
Mm-hmm.
My sister called that a groutfit the other day.
Oh, it is a groutfit. That's like a hungover outfit. Well, maybe Bella had a wild night. They just won the battle.
Maybe. Okay, whatever.
Party.
I still don't like it. It just looks cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Alice is in the kind of like red wine color that she's been wearing a lot lately.
Yeah.
Bella's outfit is not horrible, but...
Oh, I forgot to say earlier.
Yeah.
That Edward gives like, when he gives that impassioned speech to everyone about why they should fight the Volturi.
Oh my god, he's wearing a sweatshirt.
Oh, he's wearing a sweatshirt. Like, what the hell?
That was horrible. I wrote about that.
And it's not a great sweatshirt either.
No.
It's not like a hoodie.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe I forgot this.
I wrote...
It's a very dad sweatshirt.
It's really big.
It's huge, and his jeans are pretty big, too. They're not well fitted.
I know. I wrote Edward in big black sweatshirt. What?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I can't believe I forgot to say this. Oh god.
Why?
They didn't do
Edward justice
in this one. And he has some really good moments, like with that turtleneck.
Yeah.
But some really
highs and lows.
Bad moments.
Yeah. It's weird. Whereas I feel like Eclipse was more just like average. Like nothing was great.
Yeah.
Nothing was like horrible, but like it was just kind of. Whereas this has like highs and lows.
This has some real dips.
Yeah.
And like that's a scene when he should be looking really good. If he's like trying to convince people of something, he should be dressed convincingly. Like my brother, he's in law school right now. Mm-hmm. And he like doesn't have any money, so he like buys all of his suits and stuff at like the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
And he, like, posts pictures of, like, his, like, mock trials and stuff. And I'm like, Kevin, if you want to be a lawyer... I mean, he's very smart. He's going to do well. I'm like, if you want to be a lawyer, though, like, you have to dress the part. Mm-hmm. If you want a jury to believe you, you have to, like, dress for a jury to believe you.
Are his Salvation Army clothes
they don't
covering
fit.
it?
No, they're, like, he's swimming in them, you know? And he's like a big guy, but, like, they're, like, huge on him.
Ugh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Because it can be really hard to dress well, but, I mean, you can get a button-up shirt at Walmart.
Yeah.
So I don't know why Edward's wearing a sweatshirt, but whatever. Sweatshirts can look nice, but that one just doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anyways,
Then we have the last scene.
Final scene.
They're in the meadow again.
In the meadow.
Mm-hmm. Edward's in a gray V-neck, dark blue jeans.
Simple.
It's
and
simple.
Bella's in a
Striped shirt.
striped shirt. It's like long sleeves.
Purple.
Kind of reminds
Gray.
me of the shirt she wears when he breaks up with her underneath her jacket.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
Honestly, not significant.
Not,
you know?
not memorable.
I feel like it kind of should be for the final scene. Like, honestly, the outfits that they wear in the end of Eclipse actually are pretty memorable for
they're
me.
better than this.
And then they have a whole flashback. Should we go through everything they wear in the... No, I'm just kidding.
My final thoughts on Breaking Down Part 2 were lots of tights, boots, purple, turtlenecks, people matching.
So interesting.
That was the main thing.
I never really realized that stuff before.
Mm-hmm.
It's so interesting when you, like, go back to watch it. I mean, I didn't really, but, like, when you go back to watch it and you're looking for the clothes.
Yeah.
And you just, like, notice all these patterns. Overall, I feel like so many vests in the Twilight series.
Yeah.
I never realized that, like, no one really wears warm colors ever.
No one ever wears, like, neon.
Oh, never.
God, no.
Oh, no, that doesn't
Orange,
exist in this universe.
No. Yeah, no, like, bright colors.
Yeah.
Really, no teal or anything or turquoise,
Yeah.
really, besides in jewelry. I, overall, looking through this whole thing, I still think Edward's gorgeous and everything, but I kind of felt like his style should have been a little bit more proper, fancy, annoying. Not annoying to me, but I like to the kids at school or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that he's supposed to be that way. Like, he's a little stuck up, or people are a little afraid of him. And if a guy's just in a sweatshirt, like, what's even scary about that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly. Do you think they just, like, got lazy as the movies went on?
Maybe.
And, like, it seems like they did think about these things. His, like, little peacoats and stuff in Twilight, like, really hit it out of the park for me. Like, it really looked the part. Was iconic and different and unique.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas sometimes I feel like in Breaking Down, they just, like, put them in outfits.
Yeah.
Or in even Eclipse, they just put them in something.
Yeah. I feel that.
Maybe because there were just so many scenes.
But maybe there were reasons behind it that we just don't know. No offense to the costume designers.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even name
you're
the other
listening.
costume designers. Okay, so costume designer for New Moon was Tish Monahan, and she was also the costume designer for Eclipse. So they had the same one both years, which is interesting.
Which is weird because they seem so different.
Mm-hmm. And then
I don't get it.
for Breaking Dawn, costume designers were Michael Wilkinson.
Oh, he did Garden State? That's cool.
And Stacey Cabero. They did both the movies together.
What's your favorite outfit of the whole entire thing?
Oh, the whole thing? Probably Edward's peacoat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or Edward's turtleneck that he wears in Breaking Down
I know,
Part
it's so
2.
good. Yeah, I think I might agree. I also love Edward's New Moon coat, which I know you don't like, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. And
What's your least favorite outfit of the whole thing?
probably Bella's graduation party outfit.
Yeah, probably
I hate
same.
it.
Probably same. Or the outfit, the hoodie that Edward wears in Eclipse.
Yep. Or when he wears the brown t-shirt. I don't like
the
it.
brown t-shirt.
Yeah. I don't like that.
That was like a very Jacob outfit to
Yeah,
wear.
it was.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of henleys,
Yep. Camis.
camis.
It's so interesting how
headbands.
those phase out by the end of the
Yeah,
movies.
it is really interesting. Because it really is only a span of 4 years, but things change so quickly.
Fashion does change quickly.
Yeah. We were just talking the other day, like, what is the fashion of this time period?
Right now.
Couldn't come up with anything.
It's hard when you're in it, right? Because everything we were thinking about, I was like, well, was that more last year?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And at the time, I didn't even realize these things that were in fashion then, that they were in fashion. I just, like, thought of them as normal.
I know. And, like, some things that I like, I think it's just me, but actually it probably is a trend, and I just don't know.
Yeah. I know. We're never as original and cool as we think.
No.
So real quick, I wanted to share some listener mail. Our listener, Olivia, she shared some feedback on our New Moon episode. So she says, okay, so I was listening to your episode about the whole soundtrack to New Moon and the song Hearing Damage, and I personally think it is a really good song, but I thought it was cool for the sequence, but it just didn't really go. And I was listening to the song, and I heard a line that said, "They say you're getting better, but you don't feel any better." And the song ends and Bella jumps off the cliff. And you guys before mentioned how she seems the most depressed in the latter half of when Edward is away. So I have some thoughts. And so she kind of lists out like why she thinks that Bella is more depressed at that point. And she says, Bella finally can see crystal clear again and feels her own sadness. But before, she was just numb. And she also realizes that Jake really does value her and loves her, but she doesn't want him to have to deal with her baggage. Also, her whole personality has changed, as well as her demeanor, which we later find out that it was because of the side Jacob brings out of her, but she doesn't know herself.
Yeah.
Also, all of her relationships are strained, and there's a certain repetition in her life that is very monotonous to plug up her Swiss cheese heart. She also has the knowledge that Victoria is after her, and she would rather see Edward and be happy than have a slow, painful, writhing death.
Wow.
Anyways, I truly think that cliff diving was more so a suicide attempt, and there are many reasons behind her attempt.
I can see that.
Yeah, me too.
I could see, like, her feeling ashamed, maybe, that she doesn't feel better, even though a lot of time has gone on.
Should, yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, yeah. Especially since healing is definitely not, like, a linear process, but,
No.
like, it seemed like she was getting better, and then to have to take that plateau again at that point, it's probably just, like, very discouraging. And
Yeah. But things are often one step forward, two steps back, then another step forward, and
yeah.
it's sad that she didn't really have hope, because it does sometimes take a really long time to get over something. I do believe that Bella would have gotten through it eventually, even though her and Edward have an all-powerful love, and I love it. I love it too, but I do think that years later she would have been over it.
Yeah, I'm glad that Edward came back, obviously.
Yeah.
But, like, it's kind of sad that Bella didn't get to realize that she could have come out the other side
Yeah.
stronger than ever.
I know. In a way, it would have been almost a little better if he came back later. But
then you don't want to heal completely and get over it, and then, oh, he's back again.
she's like, I'm so over him. Maybe she wouldn't be like, maybe it'd be kind of like Rose from Titanic.
Yeah.
Like, I still love him, but I moved on.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Olivia. That was really thoughtful.
That was thoughtful. Combining 2 episodes in one, our soundtrack and our book episode.
Yeah, that's so true.
Well, thank you guys for everyone who's, like, reached out to us.
Yeah, we love you guys.
We love you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to this episode. It's probably going to be one of our longest ones. I know we always say that, but these
I know.
just keep getting longer and longer.
But tell us what you think about the fashion.
Yeah. What's your favorite look? What's your least favorite look?
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie in terms of the fashion?
Do you think Twilight, we should even be talking about fashion, or do you think Twilight is not a fashionable movie at all?
Yeah.
I think it is.
I think it is.
But
But
what do you think? Let us know.
thanks, guys. Next episode, we're going to start Eclipse, the book.
Whoa.
So if you want to read along with us, we're excited to talk about it. It's our first time reading it in a very long time.
Yeah.
And we'll probably have a lot to say.
Oh, no. Well, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
You can contact us at anotherbiteoftwilight@gmail.com or find us on Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram at Another Bite of Twilight. Theme music is by Traces. See you next time.